Ooh. Too sweet to sell. I take my coffee black, same as my mood. Scroll through the feed at 3 a.m. feeling screwed. Green candles flirting, red ones cut me deep. I tell myself I'm fine, but I can't even sleep. I could cash out clean, walk away tonight, but the chart keeps whispering, one more fight. It's just a little dip, it's just a little pain. I'll average down harder, do it all again. You're too sweet to sell, too sweet to sweet, too sweet to sell. Oh, you're too sweet to sell, too sweet to sell. I know I should take profits, I know I should be gone, but you're too sweet to sell, too sweet to sell. You're too sweet to sell, too weak to sell. I'm too weak to sell you, too sweet to sell. I see the Lambos flexing on the timeline feed, gurus preaching patience while they plant the seed. I'm down in the red, but I still feel the rush. Every pump's a promise, every dump's a crush. I could cut the loss, take my dignity back, but I'm still here praying for the next attack. It's just a little bleed, it's just a little sting. I hollow through the wind to do it all again. Oh, you're too sweet to sell, too sweet to sell, too sweet to sell. Oh, you're too sweet to sell, too sweet to sell. I know I should take profits, I know I should be gone, but you're too sweet to sell. You're too sweet to sell, too weak to sell you, too sweet to sell. The nights are getting longer, the red is getting deeper. I keep telling myself it's just a correction, but every morning I wake up still holding on, still holding on. You're too sweet to sell, too sweet to sell, too sweet to sell. You're too sweet to sell. No one is too sweet to sell. Too sweet to sell. Too sweet to sell. Too sweet to sell. I know I should be gone. Too sweet to sell. 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 Too sweet to sell.
Bitcoin's dropping like a bad habit you can't quit. Lower highs, tease and vanish in the mist. New low sneaking quiet, no drama, just take. I keep refreshing, praying for a fake outbreak. Altcoins whisper save me while they choke on red. Bitcoin's a slow poison pulling everything dead. I long for the flip, everyone's tweeting about, but hope feels like a joke I keep repeating out loud. Every bounce is a liar, every dip confession. Frustration's a mirror, I don't wanna look in. Fear of one wrong click, one this time play. Screwing up the plan, throwing it all away. Slow burn down, feel the king fade to gray. Low highs, new lows, slipping every day. Longing for the green that never shows his face. Misplaced, hopes the drug and I'm still chasing the taste. Also drowning quiet, no splash, just sing. Bitcoins leading the funeral, slow as you think. Slow burn down, frustration's my crown. Fear of coughing blood. Solana's on life support. Memo coins just memes now. No punchline, no court. I wish I sold the top. Posted, I'm out and ghosted. Instead, I'm here scrolling. Pride already roasted. Missteps feel personal, like the market knows my name. Every lower low's a finger point and blame. Bitcoin slow descent, like ice melting in your hand. All's our ash now, scattered across the land. Every lower has a punch I didn't see coming. Longing turns to static, frustration keeps drumming. Fear's a shadow dancer, stepping on my toes. Screwing up the future, adding to my low. Slow burn down, feel the king fade to gray. Lower highs, new lows, slipping every day. Longing for the green that never shows its face. Misplaced, hopes the drug and I'm still chasing the taste. Also drowning quiet, no splash, just sink. Bitcoins leading the funeral, slow as you think. Slow burn down, frustration's my crown. Fear of fucking up, but I'm still around. Hey, funny how we romanticize the fall. Call it patience when it's really just all. Misplaced hope's the prettiest lie I tell. Frustration's a soundtrack, fear's the smell. One day it'll flip, or so the story sells. Till then we're burning slow, ringing our own bells. Screw ups build the scars, but scars don't pay the rent. Still longing for the pump that never came, still spent. Slow burn down, feel the king fade to gray. Low highs, new lows, slipping every day. Longing for the green that never shows its face. Misplaced, toast the drug and I'm still chasing the taste. Also drowning quiet, no splash, just sink. Bitcoins leading the funeral, slow as you think. Slow burn down, frustration's my crown. Fear of fucking up, but I'm still around. Slow burn down. Still burn down. Slow burn down. Still that high, grease my poison, watch my
ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for the turkey.
Like a bad trip,
But first, a little cowbell.
Where do I begin?
And a whole lot of Jesus.
Feel the crash come down, grease my bad habit, wear me like a crown. I overdose on
The morning's gray, the clocks are full. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
For those of you out there that hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Every time I defend, forced to flip.
That music is up there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, you're watching Late Night Crypto, the Road Dog, and I'm starting here purely by accident, but it's a good place to start. This is what altcoins are doing. They came down, there was a 618, it came down lower. Looks like it went to about an 886 area, bounced off, and I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. That actually respects this new trend line right here. So now that we got some touches there, we're going to fill this in and let it be valid. So we're looking to try to get up here a little bit higher right now. That takes us up to about our 113 fib area right there. Let's be a little bit more meticulous here. Let me pull my fibs one more time. So welcome to the show, everybody. If you're new here, then I don't know, I trade patterns, but I also do a lot of fib work over here. If you're trying to learn something about fibs, I think I can teach you a little something I've learned over the times here. Took a lot of studying to get all this stuff together over here. All right, so it's starting to look like we got a higher low for altcoins. We're below this 618, which has been the bane of our existence. Just to put it in simple terms, if we're above it, I think we're bullish. If we're below it, I'm not feeling too happy about altcoins. All right, and we're below it, but I'm starting to feel a little happy about them. Especially if we can take over that yellow line and start playing on this side of the fence instead of this side where all the muck stuff is, right? Meanwhile, Bitcoin Dom just trying to trickle up, and that can put a damper on our altcoins. But is that resistance? Maybe it'll roll over and die. Who knows? If it did, that should help us out better with our altcoins. And this is Tether dominance. Now, it's broken trend line and hopefully getting a bearish retest and coming down, meaning that people are saying, hey man, I really would rather take this nasty, stupid US fiat dirty money and put it into some altcoins or Bitcoin or somewhere over here in this market other than stablecoin. That's what we need to happen. But will it happen? Because we're fearing now breaking trend line once again. It's not the first time. Over on the SPX 500, that's Wall Street tech stocks, and if it goes, then it's pretty much damn. And it's been threatening to go, reaching this orange dotted line for a long time because that's severe resistance. It's actually a major like the major pivot point, and it actually should come back. We've been sitting there waiting ever since June, into May of June, if it's going to die, but it hasn't. And so we're like, well, are you trying to get above it? Because if it does, we just like, okay, we'll let you roll and cheer you on for going up. And we haven't seen that yet either, but now what we've seen is another break of a trend line. Now, first of all, we were following this trend line, but then, we didn't have much to work with. Well, there were several other trend lines we were following, right? And so is it a question of maturing out a channel? Is that what we're doing? Or are we just slowly rolling the hell over? Because every time it becomes resistance up ahead, right? Every time it comes to resistance up ahead. So unless we just break back miraculously in, come Monday, Tuesday, whenever the markets open back up again, we might be seeing a gradual or quick, it may turn quick, rather sharply sell off of a lot of the stock markets. Now that will probably affect crypto too. That will definitely probably affect them ETF holders and things like that. I think the smart people would say, well, I'm going to take all this AI money and put it into some altcoins. That would be our ideal situation. Like, yeah, come on over, buddy. There's lots of them around here. We got gazillions of altcoins that you can jump into. Go ahead, help raise the boat, raise the whole tide over here. I don't know, man, but if we do fall, I could see us losing. Losing down back to our previous all-time high, which was the bitchin' place to go for. We just got some bonus points over here, right? But now it's time to pay the piper, I believe, as we try to work our little happy asses down here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me see if I can not screw this up again. Which one are you? Okay. Alt. And there we go. Oh, we got everything back the way it was supposed to be. Cool. I like it when that happens. All right, so this is Bitcoin just trying to trade in sideways here, also losing trend lines, but respecting this. When we put our fibs from swing high, or the swing low to swing, wherever we were swinging from. Is that not right? Wait a minute. What the hell is that red line again now? Do I have to zoom out and remind myself? I'm sitting here looking at it as a 236 Fibonacci. Are you a 236 Fibonacci? I want to be accurate on all this stuff, gosh darn it. Swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. What the hell are you, red line? I believe it was the point of control. That's right. It wasn't a fib. I need to color code that. But yeah, you not a fib. We got a 382 right down there. Now that's what I want to observe. Well, and we got above it almost. Okay, that's interesting areas for me. I'm going to put you down here as something that I know and love and recognize over here. I've been looking at that thing through a different lens all day. I thought it was a 382 area from a come down area. I don't think you. Wait a minute. Unless it is, it may be from this. It was. Oh, that's what you. Okay, so it was. Never mind. I just took you on the weirdest ass goose chase right there. But you can at least see how my order of operations, how I get to where I get. All right, so that's a 382 area. Not a most common place for us to bounce. If we do bounce from there, it means that we just, we got higher to go. But to get our high, right? It could be up here a little bit more. Then we're not done yet, honey. We're just not done yet. That's what that means. It may play out that way. This is the area here that I would expect us to come down to. One of the first areas I'd be looking for some support, about 63.6 right there, but that's no guarantee. It's bullish if he does bounce there, does any kind of bottoming formations over here pattern wise or something else. But it's also likely we'll come back and touch this W pattern idea, the neckline of that. Big move like that commonly gives us a 50% retracement. That's applying Charles Dow, that he's the one that came up with that notable metric right there. So about 63.4, and we just this continuing the sideways chop, but gradually going up. And I do have this more bigger, better, faster target over here, about 66,270-ish, 250-ish, something like that. Now, when you zoom out on some of the bigger time frames, it looks like we got a half-ass chance to get up there. When you look at some of the smaller time frames, you're like, oh, that don't look good. That don't look good. So I would expect that we'll have some chop through here in this little range that we got to deal with over this weekend. And hopefully that we got a nice bottom formation here at a very great area. That was a 382, right? That one, that's the one in our fib logic that can get us up to $68,000 and $70,000. Now, what we do when we get up there, I don't know, because there is still always that chance that we will still, go back and visit our lows again, if not even go just a wee bit lower. That's still on the table. We're not out of the woods yet, but we're liking what we're seeing so far, as long as we can come and take this guy out over here about 67,300. So we haven't yet done that, and until we do, we can't be all that confident that this is not just another little side hustle or a little side distraction before we take a more scary dump. We haven't really had the big one yet. It seems like we get a big one, and oh my God, that's got to be it. But then no, wait. After you chill out from that one, there's more, and then they just gut punch you and just odd. Why am I in this damn market? We haven't had one of those in a minute, and especially not here around the bottom, right? Okay. So I hope and pray, and there's arguments for it that $58,000 will hold. Like I got 9 arguments in a video and went over it over here. The reasons why it could hold there, and I hope it does. That's one of the more maturing. If we're looking at this in the bigger scale of thing for Bitcoin, and this travels over to all altcoins and crypto too. If that yellow line, if I can find a chart over here that's not all mucked up from, I guess we're going with you then. What are you? Oh gosh, you're worse. This is probably about the best one we got right now. All right, so that yellow line right there is the big 618 from the very bottom of this move up to there. You know what I haven't done is seeing where we are on the grand scheme of things. Where are you at right there? Holy crap, shit. That's a halfway mark. We just halfway from the bottoms to the actual bottoms to the toppy top. We have hit the 50% mark from zero. Right over here, 62,774. I just find that interesting. I wasn't really thinking about it, looking at it, but we are at Bitcoin's from its all-time high to its 0 point. We're halfway there, and that's exactly where our 200 weekly moving average is coming in at. Give or take a few $100s there. That's effing notable. I'm gonna label you. I like to label things. That needs to be, I don't know, some kind of wild ass. I will just keep it gray. Locker in. All right, so that's about 62.7. Well, so where's your big ass 618? It's around $48,000. And now by that reckoning, and that makes it a more viable target than not, unfortunately. So we got to take note of that. That would be our greater 618 from the very bottoms to the very tops. This is all right. But still, this is our weekly, and as we're saying, we're in a big parabola, a big ass curve, and we got just as good of a chance to bounce right here in this area as we do to break trend line and come down to here. But both of those are valid situations. So are you ready for those situations, like for long term and all that stuff? Are you planning ahead for that situation? Because I'm not just going in full hog right now thinking the bottom thin. I'm giving us a 4 or 5 month window just to see if we do get a drop down. The freaking market falls apart for whatever various reasons, and everything just goes to crap. And so we can have some dry powder. So right now I'm working at trying to transition that dry powder over here. And as long as I can leave those damn altcoins alone, because I'm seeing so many good prices on these altcoins, which I wonder how they would do if we did that, because there's some of them are like at bottoms or near bottoms right now. I would say I'd be okay, so I'm not going too crazy, too heavy right now, but I do want some good bags. Good bags, you feel me? How we doing, everybody? Let me come over to the chat and say hello to everybody. We're going to start getting into some altcoin lookies. I like what I'm seeing on the 4 hour for Bitcoin so far. Oh, there's a little sliver of red coming in. That's probably going to be for some more chop that we're going to be going through over here. But moving averages, we're above the 4 hour 200 moving average over here. The 100 crossed it bullish. Got a bullish cross there. 50's above it. 200, we're all above it, right? All of our smaller moving averages are above it. We just got to come and take these guys out. We're below them. We need to go take them out and get above them, rise above them, and then we'll be rocking and rolling. But right now, we just kind of climb the ladder out of the pit that we found ourselves in, and so far, so good. Higher highs, higher lows. The 9 is bearish across everything. All the rest of them are still, what the hell's wrong with this one? We're supposed to be going this way, dumbass. And he's like, ah! And the 9 moving average is one that zigzags everywhere. You should see what the 2 moving. I mean, it's no worse than price, though. I mean, it's price is the real. I think the 9 is chasing the price. So the price, the candles are the dog, and the 9 moving average is the one holding onto the leash, and it's being drugged down under right now. Poor little booker. I hope you can breathe under there. All right, so eventually the price and hopefully make it back up to these areas, since we got all that forward momentum going. And after we zigzag through here, maybe we can gradually go up higher a little bit, and eventually, like we said, take this guy out over here at 67.3. That will be the happy day. If we don't do that, you're a failure, Bitcoin, and you're going to pay for it, and you're probably going down to hell. How we doing, everybody? Yeah. Let me come over and say hello to everybody. I see that. What do you guys have for breakfast this morning? I have to ask. These are sponsor.
Part of a well-balanced diet. Every morning, yeah, I gotta try it. Yeah. Pour it up, milk-free cereal in my bowl. My bowl. Mom's in life forever, that's good for my soul. For real. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to everybody over here in the chat. I think we got you on live chat, all this stuff over here. All right, we got Ave Medina is number 1 in the chat tonight. You were here, my man. Congratulations. You're number 1. You're number 1. You're number 1. All right. Says at least it's not Thursday. Is it not? I mean, you promise? Really? I bet it's somewhere nearby, though. I can't ever get away from Thursday. Every time I turn around, Thursday is like right there. And I'm like, damn. That is like the most popular day in the week, I think. It gets, I don't know. Abe says, GAC makes me happy. It makes me so happy. Good ass coffee. Strega, how you doing, Strega? Good to see you. Bullish on parades in the house. Hey, Pat, been CD among pitching with Starlink. And oh, Starlink, you got that? I smell bad, but I can keep up with my crypto buddies. Oh, you're out. Sounds like you're having a good time, man. Starlink sounds cool. I've been wondering about just having it here for the house. Do Audi C, how you doing, my man? Tony Gold Friday night with Road Dog. Oh, it's not Thursday. It is Friday. Cool. I'll drink to that some good ass coffee. No apple water tonight. The apple water has been, well, it's gone now. But golly. David Gelth. How you doing, Dave? Good to see you, my man. All right. I think we caught up with the chat. Have we? No. We still got more. Obviously, his gut punches are evil. I agree. We got Joe from Trade Intuition right here. He just finished up his stream tonight. I was over there. I was checking it out. I'm getting ready for mine, so I don't have time to interact or anything over there. And that's where all the cool kids hang out before they wind up over here. I'm just saying. And if you're not over there getting some alpha, well, then are you really trying to win in this market? I'm just asking. So, I mean, are you serious about this game, or you just want to come in and just like, no, I don't know. I'll do whatever that morning does. I'll just do whatever this guy. I don't know. I mean, if you're not trying to learn and better yourself, and he's a great one to watch right there. Joe, Trade Intuition. You'll get some knowledge, get some insight, get some mindset. Remember last bear market? Oh, I got tongue tied. Bullish on Parade says, remember last bear market ended at the bottom of the massive downward trend line? I've been trying to find one for this market. I'm trying to put that in context for what you said. I'm trying to get on your page over here. It would help if I had a clean chart. It really. We're going to have to sacrifice one of these. How about you? How about we sacrifice you? Is there anything here? We're getting ready to sacrifice a chart. We do that. Yes, we do that a lot. We like to sacrifice the charts here. We're evil that way. Oh, are you ready to die? Die, you little chart. All right, let's zoom out to the week. We got a fresh chart that we can actually see apart from the little knickknacks I got hanging around and baubles hanging around in the background over here. So we're talking about last time. Oh, you mean like this booger right here? I think this is what you're talking about. You're just talking about the trend line over here, like a nice little breakout. That's all you need. I mean, for real. And even on the bigger time frame, that would even have more weight. You would probably catch a lower one on the smaller time frames, like this one right here, like this one right here. Look, it's a bear flag. It's a bear flag going to the downside, and that's exactly what all the flag people were doing right there. Exactly, they did it here, and then they were congratulating themselves on that was a great. Although the thing was taking us back down to like, oh god, very, very low. Yeah, I remember distinctly there were a lot of bear flaggers. Most of the current flaggers were bear flagging there too, and calling for $10,000 Bitcoin. Yes, but then we broke trend line, and I remember it distinctly. I put out a video that day, the same day that somebody said, "I'm bearish. Who's the bearish? Go to my group, $99." And they were calling definite. They were decisive. They even said that bearish. And then the next day, boom! Here we go. The bull run started. Now it's a different story now, but if you ever go back and to those days and look at the videos, you'll see for yourself. All right. I think that's what we're on target for. Let me come back to the chat over here before I get too crazy over here. Tommy 2 Liters, how you doing, my man? Good to see you. Geo Gems Denver, how you doing, my man? Good to see you, Geo Gems. Geo Gems is a riding shotgun member. Thank you for your membership. I put a video out today, and remember last night I was talking about a list of 9 coins that I found. I'm still going to be looking for some other juicy ones. All right, so who's with me on this? Maybe you're not, but there is in the cycles, there is a markup, a distribution, a markdown, and an accumulation. We are in accumulation phase of this market. All right, who agrees with me on that? Get some 111s in the chat. Give me I don't know, 2s or middle fingers or something if you say no, we're not. No, this ain't nothing. This is over. But right now's the time that if you like certain crypto projects that's got good fundamentals, that are strong ones, you've done your research on them, you think that they're cool, that they're strong, that they're not some flim flam blah my might VC pumping up probably spectacular, I don't know, whatever new shiny thing to draw everybody else's attention away so that they can extract money from their wallets. If you find a solid project, good use case, good use of their coin, that now's the time to start looking at the charts very seriously for those bottom formations or signs that those bottom formations have already occurred. Because this is where this is when they tell you that the millionaires are made in the bear market. This is exactly what they're talking about. This is exactly what they're talking about. This time in the market, you start building them bags because they're cheap AF. And they can bounce from here. It may take a minute, but they can bounce a lot from these areas. You can extract your collateral if you choose. And I do recommend you do that. That's why I say my plan is to actually grow a... The thinking is, and whether it actually gets executed like I have in my head, that still remains to be seen, okay? There's something, I don't know, it's amazing. I got this picture of how things should be and how they're going to be, and then real life comes in and like, oh, damn it, we were supposed to have done this. What happened? So, all right, but I ideally, let me say it this way. I want to build a much bigger bag than I normally would in some of these, in certain key projects. And then that way I don't feel bad when I take half of it out when it doubles in price or triples in price, and get my money back out, and I can put it to the safe side and wait for a drop. But that's what's got to be done, and not doing it and say, oh, I'll just let it ride. I've done that. And it's cool. Until it's not cool anymore, and then you have no dry powder on the side to make it, oh, that was cool, that was really cool, to catch anything when things eventually fall, which they always eventually fall. And sometimes it's just out of the blue, something, like October or whatever, or tariff day back in, something's going to happen that just knocks the markets off on its ass. And you want to have those dry powder. You want to have dry powder to take advantage of those days or weeks or whatever when that happens, right? So we got to start making a plan. How are we going to do this? So rather than try to get you out here and let's trade futures and perps, the smart money, why it is the smart money, they're not doing that right now. They can do it in their spare time, but the smart money is out here picking out which coins to get into. And they're able to get them on the cheap. On the cheap. So if you don't have that much money, you're getting the most bang for your buck on some of these projects right now. But don't blow your wad all at once. We've got like a 4-month window. Some of the ones that are up will still be, will rotate, and they'll come down and hit their bottoms deeper over the next 4 months. Then you can get in. I wouldn't be surprised if we see hyper liquid somewhere around $20, $28 again. I wouldn't. I'm just telling you. It did what it needed to do for the time being. And then, those who wait can get it cheaper and then ride the next wave up. And the next wave will hopefully go higher. Bush on Parade says, Joe is legit. He is very legit. He is real. He's authentic. He's not AI. Are you, Joe? You're not. I think now that I think about it, Joe, did I know? Well, I knew him before AI was popular, so I don't think he's AI. But technically, he could be a military operation or a CIA plant out there. He could be AI. Yeah, on the dark side. Thinking about it. I don't think he is, though. No, Joe's a good dude. Joe from Great Intuition. How you doing, my man? Tommy, 2 liters. 11, 11, 11. 1, 1. 1 shot. 1, 1. All right. So, let's get into some of these things to look at. Now we're going to look at some other, I'm looking for opportunity. I'm not going to just spin this whole show. I've got videos I'm going to be releasing on the ones. And so I released them over. I was giving GeoGems a shout out because I did release a video today over into the membership areas, and we're going to the top tier first, and then it'll drop down in a few days to the regular members here on YouTube. which is the majority of you guys. And then about a week or something from now, then it'll go off into regular YouTube and they can see it, right? So for my juicy information, that's how I'm going to release it, or to do some of the things I'm really trying to do at this point in the market, especially spot wise. But I did talk about one today, and I'll have like 9 others and a growing list of coins to share that I seriously think can do good. And then you guys can decide if, do your own research, add to it. That's how this works, rather than just going, he said to get in, so I did. Don't do that. Oh my God, you're going to have so many people out here telling you about the new greatest thing out here, and it turns out to be just a messed up plot to take your money by the clever people behind the coins. Don't fall for the new chasey hype. But it's so easy, right? I mean, those are the ones you need to do your perpetual future trading on, and accumulate the good ones over here. All right, so Bitcoin here on the weekly, fighting to stay above that 200 moving average. We hope that it does. 50 crossing the 100 makes me have to wonder if it will, right? So we're in a situation like that. It's a little scary. There was a situation over here last cycle where we were in a similar situation, I guess. We're not above a 9, are we? Not yet. It even got above the 9 moving average and the 200 for a week period. It didn't really close a candle above it like we have right now. But after the 50 crossed the 100, and well, we got some more momentum to the downside. And when was this? November. That's the FTX debacle, which we thought we were coming out of it, man. Had a higher low here, curving around double bottom. Looked like it was over. It did. We were almost, everybody was, skeptical to call it. They didn't want to look like an idiot in case we dropped lower. It was that kind of feeling back then. But a lot of people think, I think it's it. It could be. But it's, and then it wasn't. And then they all made fun of people that were thinking that. And it was legitimate to think that. It was, because it was doing the rules. We came down to our last cycle's high area, but we still had lower to go right here if you're looking at the candle bodies, and we went there and just a little bit lower, a little grace period. We came down actually to this second candle body area right over there. Well, that might be noteworthy just to kind of compare and see what we do over here to do we have one? I mean, we already hit this area over here. Is there another one that's a little bit, what if we go here? That's about 55. Here's one. That's 52. That looks like a good one. What if we go there? Well, then we go there. And pray to Jesus that we bounce off of something, but there's nothing there to hold us. I got nothing there that can hold us like what we've got where we are right now. We are in a juicy spot to where we could bounce. It could be, we could be going for some kind of double bottom idea or something. I don't know. This is a great place, but will it be the fake out? Oh, we thought it was going to bounce and then it went lower. Because it was Sam Bateman-Fried and all the FTX collapse and the last little thing that happened over here that dropped us down. It was event after event. But it's a cascading event. Oh Lord, if we got something like that started here, that'd be a lot to unwind. And I don't know. All I'm saying is just be cautious in case the rug gets pulled by the big boys in some fashion, or just the luck of the world. All right, there might be the greatest opportunity at all, and if you're not prepared for it, you might miss it. So a little at a time, baby, because if this is the bottom, we got a long road ahead of us on the upside, and plenty of time to make up for any F-ups that you do here. This is the best place in the market to screw it up. It's the only place that you want to screw up, really. I mean, you don't want to screw it up, but it's not as costly if you screw up here, is what I'm saying. Yeah, does that make sense? You can get by with a lot more screw ups here. Even if like, oh man, I've been half my watt in here. Okay, you put half your watt in there and it dropped. You're good. You put all my watt in here and it dropped. And I'm like, well, you need to spend about the next 6 to 9 months just finding another hobby and then come back to crypto next year. And then you'll feel a lot better. Okay? That would probably be the most best thing for your mental health in that situation. But then everything, you know, or Bitcoin would be right back on track again. Then you would be forgiven. Oh, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my chat. Where are you? AI Joe. All right, my chat has died off over here. 11 of the coolest people hanging out. Thank you for being here.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Sir, you're only allowed one personal item. That giant emotional support bag full of 2021 bags doesn't count. Next time, just put it all in your heart, where the IRS can't find it.
Crypto cowboys, moon or alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dogg Crypto now. Like or bear eats ya. Better call Road Dogg.
Oh, we're back. Okay. Wow, that's interesting commercial there. All right, so let's get ready to rumble. This is what altcoins look like today. Oh man. Oh, well that reversed really quick. All right, so on the daily, we look like we're in a little indecision. This little group went up 1%. Maybe it's on the start of something over here. Oh, this one did go up 1%. What is this group over here? Oh, Altcoin went up. Imagine that. Well, you live up to your name, my friend. How far up did you go today? Ansem the Bull. I had some of that on spot. But I decided to get out of it when it was coming up to do a different strategy altogether. All right, so as you guys know, I've got a tiny futures account over here through Blowfin, but I've also got some money on spot over here. And what I've decided to do was the coins I'm going to be listing out. I think I'm going to build some positions in them over here, and we'll track them over time as well. For spot plays and any kind of spot trading ideas we got going on over there. And there are a few spot trades I think that we got open still. All right. So our gainers, and well, let's just go ahead and dive into some of these coins over here. Let's go with a degen one before we start getting into some of the other good ones. But this one is Tendies. It just happens to be one of them new chaser kind of meme coin thingies. I'm just guessing. I don't know. But she's gaining some rank. Let's take a look and see what's going on with it. Is there still opportunity, or is it just blown its wad already? MexC's got it. K6. We don't have any. Oh, we need to get smaller time frame for you, don't I? Oh, looks like, well, there might be opportunity in it. Might be opportunities in it. Okay. Let's get a better chart. Let's come over and let's go to DexScreener and type in Tendies. We'll probably get a better chart over here. Tendies. Oh, I think I've seen you. You've been around for a little while. This is it now. Now do you get a picture of things? Oh, wow. She's on a parabolic move, looks like. Is this in dollars or against WHIF? I never can tell. How much are you, Tendies? Okay, that's not in ETH. It's in cents. So 2 cents right now. Well, what's the deal with, how many, does it tell me everything over here? Fully, okay, market cap's 18 million? Oh, it's a million. I'm sitting there thinking, it hasn't taken up. So we tied this to Wall Street Bets, I guess, and probably, what's the dude with the GameStop? Roaring Kitty, right? I think, it wasn't about Tendies. It says 78 traders on it. Some people just took profit, and some people are starting to buy back in. What do you guys think? Should we look at this little degen play over here? I'm curious now that I see the bigger thing. Let's grab our trend-based fib extension over here and play around with that little sucker in just a minute. Dang, you fit it right there. You hit it. You hit it. You went to the 3. You did it. So my take is this one's already got its 5 waves in. If we're looking at Elliott theory for whatever. and she needed to go on an ABC correction, so it will probably get another pump up before it comes down lower. For anybody, so it should probably go up for a lower high here. Just my thinking, I mean, it could be totally wrong and it just keeps going to the moon, but that's what I'm getting off of this one right now. So a break of trend line would be your first clear, right? And man, you got an awkward little trend line there. If I'm drawing it correctly, make sure I got my starting point where I'm touching something. All right, we'll go with this deeper one there. Now we got 1, 2, and our current touch here now, and you bounced from it, right? Oh, it's the price is right up here, so that's legit now. It's 3, almost 4 touches. Gosh darn it! If I could, do people just file in? No, a bunch of people just loaded back. Is that you guys? Are you guys the degens that just loaded up on this? Well, damn. All right, so there's a chance that it will break down, but then there's a chance that hell no, it ain't. Let's see what's our other options over here. So we got a trend line. I'm not worried until that trend line gets broken. Where'd you go? Oh, you went to a 618. Bounced off of that from the. And we could possibly get up to around 5 cents, 4.8 cents from here. Okay, I'm curious to. Damn it! Somebody just put $1,000 in. Hey, you little degens out here. I want to go over to my Jupiter wallet because I've got a little bit of cash over there. Oh, well, that's for something else. Don't use that. That's for something else. That's for something better. But I think I want to take a little degen play here, and if she falls below 1.5 cents, then I want to sell its ass off and get out of it. But if it wants to go to 5 cents, I'm kind of cool for that ride. So I wasn't expecting to do this tonight. I'm not doing much. I'm going to limit myself to a $25 spot play on this because I'm not trying to shoot all my wad over on this wallet. I got other plans for the rest of my funds over here. So now I'm just going to come to you guys just get to hear about it, unfortunately. All right, so this is, you gotta make sure I get the right one, right? Oh, I got that copy that you can't sell it and can't do anything. Luckily, okay, good, we got it right here. Wait a minute, which Tendies are you? This Tendies. Let's check the contract. Damn it. There we are. It's this guy. It ends in FCF9. FCF9. That's not you, is it? There you are. Is that you? Oh, there's a lot of pump.fun imitators. Is that right? Oh, hell. I don't trust to do it over here now. There's so many copycats. There's so many copycats. How crazy is that? And all right, well, I'm not gonna waste too much time over here. Unless it's on an exchange that we got. Are you over here on Bluefin? By chance, do we have Tendies over here? Do we have some Tendies? Tendies. I guess Bluefin doesn't have Tendies. What about Arbit, the exchange for degens? That's how they introduced themselves to me. We're the exchange for degens. I'm like, well, that sounds like you found the right channel to reach out to. Okay. Trade. Do I still have money over here? Oh, they got Tendies. Do you have Tendies on futures? Do you have Tendies on futures? Maybe we could just do futures instead of buying it. I can't tell. Do you have Tendies? Why do you all of a sudden you act like you don't know who I am or what I'm talking about? There we go. 10. Oh. No, but they got it on spot. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go do spot then. Spot's got 0 fees? I just see that. I just saw that. Spot's got oh man. I like that. All right, Tendies. Tendies. You do have some. I only got $4. I don't even. All right, give me a minute to cut out some of these open orders over here. Was I going to buy some of that? Now I got $20 over here free. I'm going to have to add something or sell something. I'm FOMOing into Tendies. Well, at least I can set a stop loss over here. That's cool, right? All right. Well, I guess we're spot playing Tendies over here. I'm gonna get me some Tendies. Oh, I got me some Tendies, right? I bought 1,100 Tendies just now. Well, I bet if we come back over here, one of these is me. Oh crap! Now everybody's selling on my ass. Bastards, you dirty little bastards! Stop selling on me. It was. They sucked me in. All right, so I just degenerated into some Tendies. Now I'm hungry. All right, so now I need to figure out how to work this damn thing for one thing. How do I set my orders over here? Oh, here we go. Limit. I want to stop limit. There we go. There we go. At 1.5. We break that and I want out of this. So I've got a stop limit set right here. And if it goes south, then damn. Why did you go so high? Why did you? Because that's my Fibby. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm going with. That's my safety spot on Tendies. All right. So we're good to go on that one. All right. Well, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we got sidetracked on all this. I didn't mean to get all crazy over here. Where? Yeah? Tell me. All right. So Tendies right over here. To me, I think it's kind of interesting that we could have a nice breakout retest idea and keep our happy asses going up to the upside on this one. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that when I came over here. I actually expected it to be up high or something like that. I didn't expect that it might have a 786 retracement right there, ready to rock in the hell row, go up. But this is only what we got over here. Remember when we went over to the bigger chart? Well, there was a lot more that already happened before we got here. So keep that in mind. Wait, you don't go down, go up. All right, well, Tendies is doing pretty good. And I just got it by looking here. I'm not shilling. I didn't get an email saying, "Hey, will you shill us on your show?" I'm like, I'm lucky to have 11 people here, and thank you 11 people for being here. Somehow I got 11 people here, and I got 12 likes. So, if I like myself, am I allowed to do that? Now we got 13. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. All right, so these are the ones on the top 1,000 that are starting to move. Stuff that we don't care about, or I don't care about. Don't trust, never heard of, whatever. Might play for the moment. I keep seeing Blast come up. I don't know, but it tells me that if it's 0.0003, it's got too damn many tokens that I want to mess with. All right, so Dodo, we looked at that before, and it seems to become making a comeback. It probably would drop before it did. And then some of them that have been just getting plastered. ETH Gwei, weren't you like at 11 cents or something? Damn, nobody gives a crap about you apparently anymore. We were playing it here. I've tried to play it a few times on perps, but and had some luck with it, and then just all kind of is balanced out really. You make the gains, yeah, and then you get a little bit more degen and you pay it all back in stop losses. So, yay. It's got to be a better way. But I do like keeping that 1% as my target for what I'm willing to lose on perps. I saw somebody this morning, one of the guru teachers over here, and I realized what he said after he said it. Had a $1,900 loss on a $20,000 account. And I'm like, wait a minute, you got stopped out for $1,900? Like, what risk management is that? I mean, being 5% would be extremely generous, right? But 10%? 10% of your account to risk 10%. Like, I'm cool with losing that. I mean, that just gives you, you got 10 shots, and if you lose them all, your account's gone with that idea. So I was very surprised about that. I'm like, damn, bro. All right, so Cash Cat, you found a new low over here after everybody chased it up. Well, sounds cheap. 20 cents sounds cheap. Let's get a buttload of that. And then it drops back down to 5 cents. Yeah, that's how. But that one may be the new WHIF. I don't even know how WHIF got popular anyway. But we'll take that. All right, let's. Does anyone have any coins that they would like to share? Any setups they would like to share? Any things that you would like to take a look at? Or maybe you just want my opinion or a second. Anybody got a coin you want me to look at? Put it into the chat, please, if you don't mind. I will put my marker up so that I can find it very easily right here into the chat. Yeah, submit your coin request for live analysis right there. I will come back and see it. Monty says, oh, you were saying Tendies. I knew that. Oh. But I like the way you were thinking too, though. Don't get me wrong. All right. Peace 45. How you doing? I love Zen. Cheap now. You know, I haven't looked at Zen in a while. I was playing that one last cycle or last bull. I would get confused. Like, is the cycle? I'm considering the cycle over. Well, I guess technically it's not until we bottom out this one and start a new one, a new markup. I guess if we start. I don't know. Depends, I guess, if you complete the cycle at the top, if that was it and it was over, or if you say, oh, the bottom's in and now it starts, then that, I don't know. But this last run I was playing Zen, and my biggest attraction for it was because that's when the Grayscales picked back in the day. They got an ETF for this and had one for a while, so I've always had my eyes on it. Wow, you are cheap. You're pretty gosh darn cheap there, Zen. And I remember, I mean, back in, well, let's, yeah, it was 2023. So I was picking some up right around, yeah, about $7, $8 or whatever. And then we went up, to $44 on Zen. And they got a second high there, 24. So it can do some gains. I don't know if I'm going to play that one as heavy. Let's go around. I'm probably not going to play it because I'm trying to tweak how many major coins I get into. And gosh, that's one of the hardest things I have to do. I've still got way too many coins, too many projects that I'm in. I'm trying to whittle them down and figure out which ones, or at least some of them can be part of the plan where as we go up the ladder so high, then we cut them, get out of them, and then just keep working on the others. That's part of the plan to taper them down. You guys have that problem? Do you find yourselves in too many coins, or you find that's not a problem for you? I want to know. We should take a poll and find out how that goes. Let's get some real world information over here. Let's do a poll. Can we do a poll? I know a lot of women that like polls, so we should do one here. All right. You have trouble collecting too many different coins. Not do you have trouble doing it? No, I don't have. I do it really easy. Do you have a problem? A problem. I'll call it a problem. An issue. We're going to have a crypto anonymous meeting here. Well, no, I don't have any problems doing it at all. It's just whenever I get money, I put. How can I phrase that? Okay. Do you have a weakness for collecting too many different damn coins? But you didn't have to cuss about it. All right, that was the frustration coming in. Dash long term, not scalp trade investment. Joe likes Dash. I saw Dash. Dash is around $32 right now, something like that. It's been there for a minute. We looked at it a few nights ago, and it looked like it might. I thought of you too. It might go up there. I talked about a couple of mine last night. I put a video out on one today, and it'll be making its rounds. But Joe, I mean, the one I talked about last night, I don't know if you saw it, but and no, go ahead. But I heard. I think the first time I heard you talk, I heard it was a coin that you were charting. I don't know, a year ago or something like that. Cetus, and I didn't know what it was. I just thought it was moving. But that one, I think that one could make some gains. It's about 2 or 3 cents right now. 2 to 3 cents. And you probably remember what you were trading it at. Never traded it, but now I looked into it. It is the Dex on SWE. And if you think SWE can make, you know, a good 3, 5, 7x, well then, damn, that Dex has got lots of room to run. Hook a brother up! Tony Goat, how we doing? Backup phone, yes. XRP, Solana, Pepe, is that what we're taking a look at? Let's look at XRP. How are we doing, XRP? I've been trying to do that, but I'm not building up a big spot bag of this or anything. This coin just has too many coins, in my personal opinion. And every chance that it gets, it's just harder and harder and harder for it to make a new high. I mean, it got back up to what it did in 2017, finally broke it, barely, right? This is like the same, this was right around where it was like 358 or something like that in 2017. Now we went just a few cents higher. Great. So everybody that bought the top and was waiting this out for the past 8 years or something. Hopefully they sold. I don't know. They're like, oh, yay, we get to do this all over again. I remember when it was over here, this was a dangerous play, but a lot of traders really loved trading it, and it was volatile. The XRP was like it was like trading a damn meme coin. I mean, there's so much volatility. You try trading a little bit of leverage on it, and oh, you're liquidated. Oh, gotcha. I did good, and then I would get slapped out trying to trade it perps over here through all this. But I'm like remembering back when it was 50, 60, 70 cents, and then it's not there anymore, right? But it has broken trend. I'm waiting to see if we ever get any traction out of this damn pattern. I've been waiting. I mean, Zcash was at $200 when I put this thing up here, right? Zcash has already had a full run, and it's like it's had its own bull and bear cycle and everything, while XRP just sits there and goes sideways and down. But I don't know what to say about it. But it's at $1.08, which is a lot better than 50 cents, but not near as good as $3, $4, or $10. And I think it would take a miracle and a lot of damn money to ever get it up there. So, and as you saw here on the daily, you got some rollovers coming over here, man. Now, it's trying to make something. I mean, right over here, the same area that we were at, 886 dip area, I believe. Oh, it's 786. Is that right? Now I'm looking for a Cipher pattern over here is what I'm looking for, but it's not giving me very much. So we got a 618 pullback, and then we got a higher high over here to the 113, and the 786 area is what we're looking for to hold. So we're either in that fuzzy range where it could, or it's going to break character of that and come down to the 886 and be something else, do something else on its own. And that was. That's what I'm sitting here just looking at you and thinking this should be our type 2 return, but gosh darn it, you're lower. Now a lot of the harmonic traders out here, give it some time. Watch it in its range, and while you're in it anyway, you should have waited for confirmation from this point. And I'm like, well, what was it? You know, okay, point taken. All right. I mean, believe it or not, there's some people that actually don't DGN in. They actually wait for confirmations and stuff like that, and you know, have a lot stricter rules than maybe some of us do. All right, everybody's different, and those guys, you know, they seem to be pretty much together. I'm just saying. Take that for whatever you will. But I'm a DJ. All right. What else were we looking at here? It was you guys are gonna make me write down some things over here, ain't you? I lost my pen. Does this one work? Oh, this one works. All right, we did Tendies. I want to take a look at one called Cards. I think Haven brought that one up the other night. Looking into that one, I think it's about to get some traction. I think it just got listed on KuCoin, or getting listed on KuCoin, right? ENS. You know, I have some of that sitting in my crypto.com wallet. It's been there for a long damn time because I rarely ever go over there to use that exchange for anything. I used to use it for onboarding. I haven't really used it this time. Maybe I should. I've been going through PayPal. Gosh, that's tedious, but it's kind of a little bit faster and convenient, but gosh darn it. CRV, BCH. I mean the pole dancers, please. Oh, I'm checking Cetus. It's very fun. I seriously think it's got a chance to make some very, I think if I concentrate a decent port, I mean, I'm not even putting like $1,000 in on there. I think it could go anywhere from $6,000 to $20,000. I think it's got that potential. That was like trying to trade Siren or Rave. Oh man. Siren and Rave. Yeah, but those aren't, you know, those got, how would you say? There can be some good projects. Like I actually think that the current one, that like Lab, from what I can see, that was a legit project. It looks like it just got taken over by those thing of market makers. You remember back before we collapsed back up, Alameda Research and all that, what ICP said about Sam Bankman-Fried and all that, or not, about their thing. You know, they tried to get a good launch and everything, but then, you know, it was just like the market makers come in, they pumped it to the sky, had everybody chasing it. Because I think ICP went to like $100 or something crazy like that. And then they just dropped it like a rock. And then that hurt. I mean, it started out as a legitimate thing, but it was the actors behind it that started manipulating it. And then now they've been fighting that image, and everybody, you know, I mean, it gave them a bad rap, and everybody, ICP was a joke over here. So, but I think they're a legitimate project trying to do what they're trying to do, but they get pirated or taken over. I don't know, ran over by some of these market makers and cabal people that can move the markets here, right? Confirmation. Who the hell does that? Pansies? Happy Friday, just got here. What I miss, fam? How you doing, Digital X natives? We actually just trying to get started here on the altcoins. Monty, enter boom, liquidated. Try again, boom up. 1,300% and 10 seconds later, liquidated. Dang. Yeah, no, the meme coins to my DJ list. All right, let's take a look at our poll. Do you have a weakness for collecting too many different damn coins? 67% of you say yes. 33 of you are very fortunate and a little bit more disciplined than some of the rest of us. You can say no, like my wife. All right. Well, gosh darn it. Well, good for you guys. All right. Well, there we go. Let's end the poll. All right. So I got a list of some coins from you, and I got a list of some things to take a look at too. I want to take a look at Cards, the one that Haven was mentioning over here. Because if KuCoin's getting it, and OKX has got it, now we're starting to see it come over to exchanges. Well, I was looking on the DexScreener, right? This is Collector Crypt. Yeah, I know you're thinking, oh man, that one like... But it's starting to get some traction. It might be something to look at. Let's come over here and take a look at it on... Here we go. KuCoin. $2 billion total supply, maximum supply. Oh, I found a mouse. So my mouse is working now. I don't know. Was that last night? We were having a mouse. Night before last, I finally got a decent mouse. I didn't have to buy one. As soon as I had one, I guess for my travel mouse. So this is on Solana over here. $295 million market cap, $2 billion total supply. Right now it's fully diluted valuation. Well, you mean all of them are out? How did that happen? Women investor lockup. Well, it's not very many. Oh, wow. There's like 12 million in lockup out of the 2 billion. Or something sort of like that. Huh. And was that wallet addresses you can track on? That's kind of a cool idea. All right, so Collector Clip is a Solana-based platform that modernizes the trading card market by turning physical collectibles into tokenized asset. It bridges physical cards with digital ownership, allowing collectors to vault, trade, and redeem authenticated cards in a secure and transparent way. Well, okay. Well, how do you get the actual card then? Like, are you saying if I want to charge it? Oh my God, y'all gonna laugh at me. Let's see. This is what View Marketplace. Okay, how about that? Charizard. Now you can buy this one for $650 right here. So how can you redeem the NFT to get the actual product? I mean, how do we know this is not going to be like an eBay thing going bad? I'm just wondering. I just wonder how they feel it. How do you do all this? But you get ownership for it, but it can not only apply to collector cards, it could be something else. But this, I think that's what they're doing over here, right? What's a gacha? Pokey TVs add Pikachu. It's only $4,000. What the hell's this? That looks cool. All right. Well, okay. Well, I'm not into that, but a lot of people are. And so I'm kind of curious to see. It's like Fort Knox, but with a marketplace. Collector brings real-world collectibles into the 21st century. Vault your physical collectibles securely. Trade with others. Even collateralize your assets for loans. Okay. Well, real-world assets. That's definitely an application of it, right? Sounds interesting, but it's starting to gain traction. And 2 billion coins. Hey, that's not too bad. At least it's not 10 billion or 40 billion. I would have liked it better if it was just 20 million, though. That would be bitchin'. And then everybody said, no, it's too damn high to buy. All right, so its all-time high was 38 cents. That was 10 months ago. And 11 months ago, it was 2 cents. It was all-time low. That's a big jump from 2 cents to 38 cents. And we're at 14 now. Might be interesting. But that was what it's... So we need... Where did your price history go? Again. So it did this little curvy thing. Now we're about 50% of the way back in. Are you up or down? So this one might be something to look at here. This is about all we got to work with as far as price action, but we got a higher low, so that's a gosh darn good start in my personal opinion. If we're going to start from somewhere, let's start from there and just go with that. So we would look at this, because I mean, we had the real chart. We just see we're just floating out here in outer space, hopefully at an area of support. But especially under 18 cents would be the juicy place to grab some of this and unload it over here at 26 cents. That would be a good pivot point. And you gotta be a little safer and wait for the breakout of the trend line, or wait till we get past 18 cents. But if she's going to go higher, let's look for a little higher, somewhere around 40 to 43 cents. That's being great little target areas to be looking for. If you were to do that, my friend, mon frère, yeah, $100 here could turn into 125 over here at 18 cents. Could turn into about 180 over here at 26 cents, or it could turn into about 280 over here at 40 cents. So, parts. Let's take a look at one that you guys want to look at, like Ethereum name service, ENS. It's over here on Binance. Look at that. We got pig titties. These are pig titties, right? But you double bottom, then you got a reciprocal double bottom here, making a big giant, just big, a lot of boobies going on right there. A lot of saggers having that right there. And if you try to apply a neckline to it, that makes it just like twin sisters, I guess. I don't know. That looks good. Looks really good. Projected, finally got above it. We'll probably come back and retest about 438 at some point. Maybe a little bit lower just to scare the hell out of everybody. It's in it, make them feel a little nervous, like, oh my God, why did I get into this? $4 or $5 is pretty good. Ethereum name service. Let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit and get a feel for what we're looking at here, man. All right, I've got to zoom way clear out and zoom out. So this one has seen its highs, and why I've got a few of these, but I've paid a lot more than $4 for it. At the very best, I probably paid around 11. I don't know. It'll tell me on crypto.com. That's where they are and where I got them. Nice. Where did we hit? We hit some levels over here. I would hate to see it go to 77 cents. I don't think necessarily that it will. But it is a little lower than what it had in 2023. So you're getting it cheaper than you got it last bear market. There you go. And if it can go from $6 to 50, well, I'm sure that we can get back to at least 40 from here, right? 10x potential, not bad. Okay. It just takes you be patient with it. Ethereum name service, if you think about it, that's probably a decent one to look at when we're on the bottom, right? I don't know if I'd want to chase it once it gets up there, but to accumulate some down here, that's not a bad pick. There's only 100 million of them. It's got $186 million market cap. It is the decentralized naming service on Ethereum blockchain. Users can buy human readable names like bob.eth and map it to identifiers such as addresses and content hashes and metadata. So you can have a website called, I could have a website called roaddog.eth using this. So the new internet for every dreamer, creator, and change maker tired of the old internet. Web3 is here. ENS, more than the protocol. It's a commitment to build a better web for everyone. So Web3. Protocol, you got an app? What do you look like? What do you do? Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, Road Dog ETH is available. What if I wanted it? Oh, wait a minute, I gotta rent it? So I don't own it then, right? Well, I was wondering about that. How much does it cost? 5 years. The extending for multiple years will save money on network costs by avoiding yearly transactions. 1 year is 0.0028 ETH. What is that? Let's say at $1,900. It's about $5 a year? Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, I mean, if you're going to charge, then okay. Well, interesting. Anyway, here we are looking at that on the weekly time scale. And we haven't yet got a green dot or anything like that telling us it's time, but it's very, very close over here. You can see it just waiting to show up. So the next week or two, stochastic's turning around. Everything's starting to turn around over here. Except for the MACD, she hadn't got the memo just yet, but her signal lines down here, or these little lines down here, they're trying to, you see the little, it's trying. She's starting to get yeah, she's trying over here. Take a look at our RSI. You got bullish divergence over, you got strong bullish divergence over here on the weekly. Look at that. Look at that angle. And then look at what we got going over here. So yes, I'm loading. What we want to do, just to make this a little bit more accurate, is pull this range right here. Yeah, yes, you hit it. You hit it. We got one, Helen. We got one. Gosh darn it. Maybe I need to add to my EN. Oh no! Stop thinking that way we'll end up with 100 different damn projects again this time. Stop it. Stop it. My temptation is on some of these little things that I've had, just these little small bags or whatever. If I hit them up, they're down so much. If I just double them up right now, like for instance, I mean, I'm seriously, I don't have very much of this one at all, but I remember seeing it over my crypto.com account. It seems like I remember it being around $19 a coin over there. But I get this. I want to start getting in, and if it's like a $50 worth or something like that, throw another $50 in there, or double it up from there. Throw another 100 in there, and then ride that little sucker up, and then yes. I've got $30 of this. I've got 6.5 of these from leftovers of the past regrets. Because that was going to change the world for me, having 6 of them. Yeah, no, for whatever reason. Nice quadruple double bottom here, whatever you want to call it. It might come back to about 440, but that's 16 cents away. Gosh darn it, you're tempting me to do that. You really are. ENS. Because if she want to come back up, why do you want to do that? Because if she can get back up to these areas it's been before, I mean, it's not like over $100 or anything over there. $5 a year? That's not bad. But let's say we just get back up to $26 or $30 from here. Well, yeah. Well, that's your 6, 7, 8x. And if we decide we want to get back up to 50 or even go higher, I don't know if it would. I mean, it made a lower low over here. I don't know if I would expect it a higher high even through the next cycle. That might be too much to ask for. Just being realistic. But you could definitely get several 100% gains from these bottoms here. So yeah, I approve. I like it. Looking at the 4 hour play. Like I said, we thought it could come down a little bit more, and she might come down a wee bit more here. Not very within about 16-cent range there, but she's above the 4 hour 200 moving average. It's time to start paying attention to it anyway. Bottoming signals. You know, it comes from the bottoms. And if you apply the Elliott wave theory, which is just basically you got 3 bumps up before you start coming back down for a correction. We're just getting this party started, baby. All right, ENS. I kind of like it. See this on ZoomX, not on Spot. They don't have it on Spot. It's on several exchanges though. It's on Avalanche. It's on the Avalanche chain, so you can always pick it up on Avalanche DeFi if you got some Avalanche, or on even on Arbitrum you can get it on there. Can you check Stellar, bro? I sure can. I cannot pronounce your name, but it looks cool AF. I like it. Is that Korean? I mean, the 2 letters in the middle? Or is it? No, but the last one. All right, so XLM, it's text Stellar. I would do that. I was so dumb back in 2020. I think I brought 20 ETH addresses. I forgot how much money I sent. It was a good chunk of change. Never did anything with it. Didn't know how. We get into the hype, man. And I mean, the technology is fun. It's presented to us like, and there's some big deals. I mean, you're thinking, what? Blockchain? Web3? The new thing. That's where we're headed now. Oh, that's a, and, but I mean, that's cool that you can have your own domains like that. Pay with crypto. Use it on crypto. But sometimes we get a little, yeah, it's easy. I've done that before too. Get overzealous on the project. And, oh, yeah, this will change everything. And then, you know, it's like, well, it's an interesting idea, but nobody cares about it 6 months later. You're like, oh, well, that didn't really change the world after all, did it? They're all going to revolutionize Web3 or payment systems or anything. Boobies, says Monty. I'm starting to think you have boobies on your brain. I know I do. Well, not literally, because I'd be smiling all the time if I did. But anyway, Road Dog, which platform can I find seeds? Oh, that's if I back up, I can get some answers. Well, let's take a look. Arbit and Blowfin has it, because that's where I've been stacking up on it. Well, I guess I'm not going to do a Cetus video. Well, I can do one for the public, but there's no reason for me to do a Cetus video and put it through the memberships. Although I probably will. Probably will just run it through the memberships, just like I'm doing all the other ones. Let's check over here. So Bitmart, HTX, Fibonacci, Binance, Cetus itself. You can go on SWI if you got SWI and buy some Cetus because that's the exchange on SWI. CoinTR, CoinW, Whitebit, MEXC, about a lot of places. LBank, are they still a thing? Yeah, they are, aren't they? 2Bit, Binance, BingX, KuCoin, Blowfin, Gate.io, BTSE, Weeks, CoinX, a lot of places. Where are you trading? Are you like at Kraken or somewhere? One of the more Mobiga? So, oh, have I done it on this account? I don't think so. I've got another Blowfin account, right? And I've got a couple of these things. But I've been let me check and see what we got going on over here. Okay, so I still got some cash over here available. Cool. Got a little bit of Bitcoin because why not? Got some hype, which is starting to drop down. So I feel like, oh man, I'm about the top. And been getting some Cetus. I got about 50 bucks over here on this one. And we'll probably monitor it over here. So I've already started building up a little position in it right now. And I'm going to get out of some of these others. I don't know. I'm going to focus on the list of ones that I found and making videos on, and be tracking them over here too as we go through them. But I do have some little, you know, trades or accumulation ones I'm going to sell higher right here. I think this is an actual trade. But mostly I've still got some, for the amount that I've got over here, I've still got some cash and some Bitcoin on the side right there. All right, ENS look kind of interesting. Take a look at Zcash. Somebody asked for Zcash. Oh, is it Zcash? Is that right? Yeah, I believe it was Zcash. Zcash, this is it on the weekly. That was the pattern we identified down here, and this was the result. Unlike the response that we got from XRP, which is still trying to figure out what room it's in. It doesn't even know if it's daytime or nighttime. But I think it may be XRP may be a vegetable. I don't know. I feel about it sometimes. All right. So on the weekly, man, how are we looking over here for Zcash? 200, 100, 50, 21, 9 moving average, stacked in beautiful order, and price just now got above the 9. Hasn't cleared a candle above it yet. We still got to do that next week. But so far, everything looking fine above the 9. You just now got this green dot over here saying, you thought the last ride up was cool? Wait till you see what I do this time. And I'm like, I probably need to go a little bit more aggressive on my very small Zcash thing. I was able to play it down here around $30 to up here, and as it came back down, I never did collect a bunch more over here at 200. So, but gosh, I remember back in the day when I had 30 to 50 Zcash over here, just playing around with it. And I'm like, man, I was at 30 or 50 of this little sucker right now. All right, let's take a look at you on the daily over here. Daily got the red dot, stochastic coming down, looking like it'll probably do red light, green line and everything. It's riding above that 9 moving average, that green line right there, keeping a nice trend line too. $597, $600. Looks like we're coming back up there to take care of that little guy. But ultimately, this A point over here, 750, that's our target. That's one of our target areas for this one. All right.
Make it rain.
I've even got another target up to 880. I'm just dying. I wouldn't doubt that we will see $1,500 Zcash at some point. maybe not immediately, but over this next markup phase. And I don't have a good explanation as to why, but it does have 21 million coins, right? A lot like Bitcoin. And I like that. That's sexy to me. All right, so we come back a little bit, might fall back to about 528, 5, something like that, but she is ready to rock and roll until she breaks this trend line. And that's a strong ass trend line. We're deviating. This sucker is on a parabolic curve. If we zoom out, can we zoom out to the weekly? I mean, we're either making pointy tops and then going to drop like a rock, or we're curving the F up. And we could see this thing double up from here, man. And she looks like she's in the early stages of a big ass run up. Quite honestly, I think, and gosh, when I sometimes when I do this and I look back 2 years later, I'm like, oh, why didn't I do something about it if I thought it? Why didn't you have the conviction to make a damn move? And maybe I should just jump out and buy me about 4 or 5 of these little suckers. But what would the gains be? It'd be 4 or 5x. Maybe I'd be better and sleep a little less stressful if I bought something else. Like some of the coins I'm looking at, they're much cheaper before they do start the run up. But this one's still got some more, it's got more potential, but your exponential gains that you're going to make in on it. But it looks like it's going to be a strong contender in the market so far. Because in the, I mean, this is the bear market. If it was going to fall off and fall, go up and then give it all back over and we just play that game again, we would have come down a lot lower, but we didn't. I'm kind of impressed with Zcash. Quite honestly. Pretty gosh darn impressed with it, I am. Alright, Zcash looking good. CRB as Curb Finance. I played this one last time and she about wore me out. It does a lot of this, a whole lot of that, a lot more of that than I like to be involved with, actually. It likes to do lots of that. It did go up. It went up to about $1.30 and came back down to about 35 cents, went up to 113. So if you play it, I mean, you can definitely make gains. Looky here at the little ghost man. All right. And I have not looked at this one in a minute, but I had a little target area right down here. Wait. All right, at 21 cents, not a bad place at all historically to pick you some up if you want to take the ride up. And we can probably get back to around $1 again, at least, I would think. So we're looking about maybe 3 to 5x on this one. Safely. If we zoom out on our weekly, which we hope that, I mean, the other scenario is that we get something kind of different going for altcoins, because we've been screwed out of altcoins, and maybe the Clarity Act and stuff will come back. But most of your double bottoms that we got are like this. This is exactly what I'm looking for right now. The only thing is, I'm not looking for it to be spread across 2 cycles. That's what's kind of weird, because this goes back to July of 2022, right? This is the formation we would be expecting just here in this little 1 year section of bear market, typically. But this is the setup that we like, because on this side, it should start getting fun. All right, so maybe if Clarity Act comes in and then this one finally gets its traction again, we can start seeing back to $3, $4, $5. I mean, that would be the most bullish scenario we could look at, but I think it depends on that. If that's true, then anywhere under $1.70 is a good place to collect it, and maybe we can look at $4 to $5, basically $4 to $5. But it looks like we're doing a multi on a lot of these coins. It looks like we're getting a multi-cycle double bottom. And this side should not be nearly as long as this one. But with some of these, I mean, this is when we're going to start seeing some expansion. It's contracting here. We did the butt crack harmonic, brought it back to 0 for a reversal pattern. So it should be going up. All right, your first areas to get is 115 and then 240. I can tell you that right off the bat. Those are your main areas to be looking for what we got down here. So buying it down here, I mean, it's pretty safe to assume that we're actually going to do something like that. Even if we may even play around a little lower for the next 4 months, but 21 cents, pretty gosh darn good place to get it. So you're not doing wrong. It's just like, how long will it take? Are you got enough patience to play it? But these are some good spot plays right here. Spot, spot, spot. Not perpetual futures. Hell no. I wouldn't touch this one perps. I mean, for real, it's just not something that's just going to hang out in accumulation. I don't perp accumulation. I mean, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't say I don't do it. That would be a total lie because I do lots of different things. But I don't think it's a wise idea to perp an accumulation for a lot of these things because they're just kind of, you can catch some moves. Look for some moves. Find a good trade setup. Take a good trade setup. But I would rather find something that's already starting to move about doing perps. All right, let's take a look at Avalanche, which is becoming my new dark horse over here for accumulating because it's at 660. It's going 545. I mean, it's been down as low as 578. Avalanche. Refresher for how many coins are available on Avalanche. Are you really? 1.5 billion? Oh, that's Avalanche has no chill. That's got the meme coin. Sorry. I didn't think you had that many. It doesn't. Okay, it's got a maximum supply of 720 million. Total treasury holdings 13.8 million. There are treasury companies for this one now. I even listed out one called AVAT, APAT. That's listed on New York Stock Exchange as a Avalanche treasury. Total supply is 463 million. Not quite 21 million, but a lot less than a billion. I like that. That gives it travel. All-time high on this one was $144. That was 4 years ago. All-time low was $285 years ago. We're sitting at $6. I'm like, shucks, mister. You can hit $25, $30 from here, $40 from here. I'm cool with you. I want you. Because I can, if I get $1,000 or $2,000, let's just say, let's say we put 5,000. Put up a $5,000 bag in this little sucker, right? Now this one's getting all slated for real world assets. That's exactly what it's going in on. But let's say we just get back up to $64. That's it. Let's come back up there. We just need this another big ass double bottom. That's all we did this whole cycle. We did one double bottom over here. And we just came down and we just did another one and gave it up. That's as best as we could do. So let's get up to about, let's just say $55. That's a good place. That's actually a good target for Avalanche. $45 to $50. Because it can do that. I've seen it do it many times, several times over and over. So I put $5,000 in this one spot. If I've not, I haven't, but if well, by the time we get up to my target, right around 50, let's just say $50. Right, we got a $48, 700% gains, 1,100% gains. Well, by my calculation, that can turn the $5,000 into $35,000, and I'm like, well, it's not quite a Lambo, but I like it. I also like it that I can take my 5,000 out on the way up, and then I can put it somewhere else and just let the rest of it ride. But what if real world adoption and all that stuff and everything works in our favor, and we do come back up to these, previous all-time highs? What if we get a 16x? Well, I can't do that kind of math in my head. So there would be a possibility, I mean, rare that I would get this whole amount. I mean, not saying that to play perfect, but a possibility to get somewhere close to 80,000, just depending on how much of that I can actually collect for myself. I'm like, keep talking, buddy. Keep talking. I don't know if it's going to do it or not. It may not. But if it do, or any fraction of that, I'm pretty happy with the gains from it. AVAX. Let us now take a look at ECH as requested. Now I'll come back to the chat over here. This is Bitcoin Cash. This is on Binance or Bybit. On the weekly chart, recently took a dump over here. It was hanging around $500. It was hanging strong. It was hanging strong. Finally had to break down. And let's see what we got. So we pulled right. Okay. Man, I'm torn. You're at a 786, and there's a reason why you could hold. I don't know how strong of a reason it is, though. So we came to the 618. We can pair that up with the 786. We went a little bit below it. So is that the bottom? I don't know. That's the bottom. It could be. I would like to see some kind of bottoming formations over here. Looks like it wants to try to go somewhere between these two fibs. Are you below? You're below that line right now. There's one idea. It's very janky. Let's see what else we got. But let me put out our 886. Don't want to forget about that one. So 166 would be the lower area that we might look at. So that's a good accumulation range in my personal opinion right there. So 166 and 230. Not bad, not bad. We want to see if we can. Oh, wait a minute. Do you have a trend line? Let's take you to this low wick over here. Take it up to the first candle body, and I think we do. We do. Okay. That almost slipped by me. I almost didn't. It looked like it was a little lower or something, but that's actually valid. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, so that's a good trend line. You may have bottomed. Right there about one. It already hit 180, 185. Okay. Possible. So we've got some resistance. This is how I like to find some resistance. We track it over here and see what happens. And had to fight with this area a lot. Got up above it, couldn't keep it. And we finally got a breakout from that. Still couldn't maintain it, got back under it, and then it was the resistance right here. And we'll probably still see some resistance up here, just a little bit above the weekly 200 moving average, somewhere around 380. But that'd be a nice little comeback from here, right? 30-40% gains possible from here if you got some Bitcoin Cash. I know you might be looking at Bitcoin Cash, who's that? But it's a faster version of Bitcoin. It had its little thing. It's a fork of Bitcoin. I don't know. They may decide to do something with it as Bitcoin gains adoption and might have a good runner-up. Here's what I do know. Back in the day when the people that made the shot callers back in the day were picking the winners, they picked 4 right off the bat, and it was Bitcoin, it was Bitcoin Cash. For a minute, it was one called Dark Coin, or what was it called back then? Was it called Dark Coin? I think it was called Dark Coin. It's the one that's now Dash. But it seems like it was called something else at one time. It was really cool. It was like the most promising thing out there. Privacy coin. And we had, okay, so it was Bitcoin, that one, for a while, Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin. And then we got Ethereum. Those became the top 4. Those are the top 4 on Coinbase for the longest. That's all they had. You can get Bitcoin, get some Bitcoin Cash, get some Litecoin, and then they adopted Ethereum when it came out because Ethereum was different from everything else. And the same thing with PayPal. What can you get at PayPal? You can get those same 4 things over there at PayPal. Plus Solana now. You can get Solana over there, which I do from time to time. PayPal's a very interesting place, but it's not as easy to get your crypto off of there as you think. Sometimes there are some restrictions, I believe, on how much I can move out of there, like dollar-wise, I'm not really sure how all that works yet, but it has some convenience features, but it's not but use it for what you want to use it for. But you can get crypto over there. People do. I'm trying to move some off my damn wallet. I don't want to keep it there. All right, but you can, but you have to go through hoops, and it refuses sometimes, and sometimes and then you start thinking, well, damn it, it's my money. I want to move it. Why the hell? What's the problem? Well, fraud. No. We gotta do safety checks. And there you go, centralized crap coming in, but we take it because it's convenient. All right, this is Bitcoin Cash on the weekly. Let's check it out on the 4 hour. How you looking on the 4 hour? Testing that 200 moving average. Are you going to hold it? You going to lose it? Looks pretty good. I think it's hopefully just a little retest of it. Looks like we're about a 618 with a 200 moving average. That's generally a nice little. Oh no, you're a 0.5. Well, I'll take that. All right. We do have a 618 right under here. Would you hold it if you went there? Have you broken trend line? Oh, you did. Oh, okay. Well, we got a trend line coming under here. We get bearish, get a little drop, get a little dip over here. We might actually see 188 to about $200, 196. Might be retest. Could. Right now, the 200 moving average has got her back, and the 50.5 fib has got us, and that's good too. All right, so we're set up for a situation like this. All right, and this starts getting into the fib harmonics. Now we got a trend line that we lost, so we are possibly coming up a little bit, about 239, but trend line could reject us, moving average could reject us. And then that throws us into harmonic territory right here for 0.5, which is most likely a bat pattern, which takes us back to the 886 Fibonacci, right over here about, what is that, 188. So we might be setting up for that, okay? And that's cool because that's part of a bigger bottom pattern over here on a trend line. I'm cool with that. Actually, that kind of fits well with what we're doing at this point in the market. So I think the 200 will hold shortly, and we can come up to this, from this pull down to there, probably about a 0.5, maybe a 6-1, whatever we do there. Make a lower high and then head to 188 could be what we're playing over the next, I would say next week to week and a half. Based on what I can see right here. All right, Bitcoin Casio. I'll leave that on here so we can see how it does. Let's take a look at something a little D-Jenny. Hey, Jenny. This is WHIF. It's at almost 16 cents, bouncing off the 786 fib. Got an official breakout here. Would like to see more volume. The cloud is receiving us very nicely. Should start showing a little sliver of green over here as it pukes us up through the red cloud up to around 16 cents, and we start climbing up toward 18. Doesn't sound like much right now until you got to zoom out a little bit back to the dailies. Remember, this thing got up to $4. I don't know if it ever will. We got this expanding broadening pattern that could be fun as hell. We could see 30 cents come out of this one. Now imagine getting in the double up, baby. I picked up some WHIF. The thing, I picked up the WHIF because it's so cheap. Actually, this is not long-term plays, I don't believe, although I'm probably moonbag them. Be my take on meme coins is they're going to move, and they've been beating the F up. So getting your blue chip meme coins on the bottoms right now, and then pulling your collateral out once they double up, you got a free and clear bag of the meme coin that's going to be chased for the next cycle through its ups and downs. And it doesn't matter if it crashes and goes to zero, because you have nothing in it anymore. You took all your money out and you get your free bag riding it up and down. The only drop down is that you have a lot of bags to watch over there, and that happens to me every cycle too. It's part of being in the too many coins at the same time. But if I'm going to be in them, I want them to be Moonbags and not still have my money tied up. Does that make sense? Take the collateral out, and we're at the perfect time in the market to do this, to make plans. Because once we start market phase, those opportunities disappear. You just got to ride it for whatever it gives you. Right now, you have that rare opportunity to moonbag this stuff. Moonbags, baby, moonbags. I preach this every bottom. Well, as far as I've been here on YouTube, the moonbag strategy, that's what we want. Moonbag it, Whiffy. How you looking on the 4 hour? She looking like she need to get up here and recover that 200 moving average. Nice double bottom over here. I like it. A little rangy. May stay a little rangy for a little minute. And then see how good we can get. It'd be cool if we go back to $1. I'd be cool with that. Let's see, the meme coins that I've been getting into so far, I picked up some Peppy, definitely. Because look at Peppy. Look at Peppy on the weekly. Beat the F up, and it's also in a harmonic pattern. Same one we just had another one in the same exact pattern that did good. All right, so it's possibly on its type 2 return, meaning this last little visit down here. Hopefully, it did break our trend line, but I'm looking for that to be a bear trap idea. At least that's what I tell myself when I to feel better. That we're in danger zone being below that, but this guy right here is telling me we got a chance, so I'm playing that. So you're saying we got a chance? Yeah, that's what I think. What I think doesn't have to be what you think, though. I'm very liberal about that. Just think what you want to. Just don't be surprised if I tell you I don't want to hear it. All right, got to adjust my little lines over here. We got this one over here. And we got to lower you down because you came down a little bit. So, new accumulation zones. Anywhere under a decimal and 5 zeros and 800. We're at 2 right now. Just imagine getting back up to that one little area right there. So I don't know. I mean, you put let's just say $100 in. How come this doesn't seem as fun as I thought it was going to be? Sometimes you pull these things up this much and like, it's a 1,600%. Are you kidding me? And then you pull it up and like, oh, that's 200%. Okay, well, I'll take it. So my $100 could turn into $300 there. When we come back up to the main thing that one of our main targets over here, that's 438%. So my $100 could turn into, a little over 500. Take out their next target, turn in 600. We go higher, well, it just gets more fun, doesn't it? All-time high was for this one was 0.000027. Well, that's 1 0 less than we have right here, which is a 10x. If we can get up there, my $100 becomes $1,000. And I'm thinking, well, if that's true, then that was probably a good $100 spin on this meme coin at a bottom area when nobody's talking about it. This is my thoughts on it. How many Solana can it turn into when I get up there? What will Solana's price be there? I'm just saying. I don't know. More interesting, how many Bitcoin can I get when you get out there? Can I get my $100 worth of Bitcoin? Let's take a look at UB. I played that one Unibase. I played this one on spot. I leveraged 20x, and it was a fun ride. I don't know much about it for a project, but it was a fun move up. And since then, it looks like that we had to come back and go through a little correction, man. ABC correction down here. This correction should be over. For this move anyway, right? You're back at a 786 area. Double bottom idea over here. Possible. I mean, some people might be looking at Adam and Eve shape because that's pointy and this is roundy. I don't care. Whatever you want to call it. Double bottom. We tapped this area twice. Higher lows. That's cool. The wicks are giving us some resistance over here. at several areas, but I'm more interested in this angle here to see if we're trying to break out. Right there, we broke out. My normal candle buddies, the candle buddies, are telling us, yeah, we're trying to right now where it really counts. Clear a candle over this one, and I'm going to be ready to rock and roll. For our I gotta label this little guy. But now that we figured that part out, now we can start looking for some upward targets. We get some targets. Because if it were at 9 cents, down from 24 cents, looks like anywhere under 10 cents would be a good chance to pick up a little bag of this so that we can sell it at 13 and 17 and a half and 20 and 22, and maybe even get lucky to sell some at 27 cents and 30 cents right up here. I'm just saying. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, and this isn't over the markup cycle. This is over like the next few weeks here as altcoins try to make a recovery. And I'm like, well, okay. Gosh darn it, UB, you make me I don't need any more coins. Stop it. I don't need, I got enough done working with right now. There's too many. There's too many choices. Too many choices. We want to go for the 786 right here. Just saying. And also throw in the O. So I mean, this is just my basic. This is the basic strategy, man. You got all these little areas to decide. Great little pivot points. Which one fits your market? Which one fits your plan to sell? Like $100 in on this one right now. $140. Almost $200. About $220. Ooh. Almost $300, and about $320. That's what my profits could be if I just throw $100 into this one and give it a little bit of time. Let her ride, baby. Let her ride. Or we can flag it to the upside and sell it on the first red candle and just get in and out. You know, your strategy may be totally different from mine. I like to ride the fib ladder, baby. Ride the rainbow. Woo, Skittles. Take a look at grass, and I'll come back to the chart. Say hello to you fine people again. Are you in a channel? I've got a spot play on grass. I've been picking some up. It's before I came across my nice little list of coins that I'm really starting to look at. But we know this one can get up to where it's been before, to $2-3. I think you got up a little bit higher, right? You got up about 350 over there from lows around this area before. So we can get a 10x out of this one, possibly, maybe. If we go as high as we did last cycle, that's going to be the question. How many coins do you have? If you have billions and billions of coins, I don't expect you to get up that high. If you got a decent amount of coins, grass, then I think you might be able to reach your recent all-time high, or get a good or maybe even go higher if you take off, right? So grass, that's why it's important to me. So we got 1 billion of these. That's reasonable. I think we can get close, or at least up to our all-time high. I mean, it's in the category, it could exceed it. Okay, I'll lay that. If we're looking at something with 5, 10 billion, 100 billion, 300, 420 billion, I'm like, there's no way in hell we're going to a new all-time high. I just, I mean, it would have to be the Shizzle project to get up to a new all-time high. It would have to take the world by storm, or take the market by storm, and really get a lot of confidence to break that. My personal opinion. I don't have any confidence in the ones that have too many coins to make a new all-time high. And 1 billion, it's not too bad to ask. We know that we can start getting into double-digit dollar areas, right? We know we can start getting to 20, 40, 50. I've seen that, a lot of them with this total supply, be able to do that. It's got a $259 million market cap, so it's still a small market cap coin over here. So grass could be one to put on the back burner, have some of this. So, guys, it can do a 10x. So $100 here could turn into $1,000. You got $100 of this onto my little wallet. Park it there. Wait a year and a half. Or wait a year and see how close that we can get to 10x and sell it along the way. Whatever our game plans. Flipping the ribbon here on the 4 hour, which is what we look for, is moving averages. And we're testing the bottoms of that ribbon flip. As long as we can get back into this trend line, because it's starting to give us a new one now. These little wicks down here start, every time it wicks down, it starts changing our trend line. It starts lowering our trend, right? It starts lowering our expectations. Your standards are too high. It's starting to lower our standards. So now we pull this trend line down to that bottom wick. You're like, what wick? This one right over here. It gives us a little bit more wiggle room to not lose our stuff when it starts breaking the trend line, right? It used to freak me out and break a trend line. Oh no, God, I gotta sell. But they play the games where they come back into the areas and stuff, zigzag around. So when you wait, be patient. All right, well, it's going to have some stuff to work through here, it looks like. So I wouldn't expect it to be 70 cents like 2 weeks from now or anything, although cross our fingers that we would get that lucky. But it's a good accumulation place. Good spot play. VVV. Oh, you said just going back to the chat. I did. It's $11 right now here on the 4 hour. Concerns with our ribbon here as it's starting to roll over here. What's going on? Zoom out to the daily. Oh, well, hell, look at you. Look, you didn't quite reach our $22 area. It did come up to 21. Oh, darn it. I didn't nail it. I didn't nail it. I'm so sorry, people. We didn't nail it. It didn't. I mean, the parabolic move did not continue. That's a warning sign for me. When we lose that curve, down and sideways, reaccumulation, in my personal opinion. I don't know the tokenomics on this, but I would be concerned that we could be doing that. This is the point when this is the tricky part about these parabolic moves. Because you get them, and if you break that curve, like, is that move over or is there more? Because there could be more. There could be. Now we still got the curve going on over here, but we need to bounce from here. So I would say if we lose this $10 area, man, just count on $3. Just count on $3 coming back. So decision time for this one. Which of these two purple lines is going to win? This one? Well, or will it lose it and come back to this one? Because that's basically what it kind of boils down to at this point in the game. So, drawing a trend line from this bottom to this one, where we got that little wick right there, which could be a good sign on the daily. We're above we haven't closed the candle above it. We just got actually, you're looking like you're trying to do something. I would give it a chance. If you're trying to play it, I would just keep my stop losses definitely below that wick. You can probably go under these candle bodies about 10.5 and be okay, but that's it. But losing $10, and then I would look at this sideways and start thinking, hey, we're probably going to see some lows again here, and then that would be the great place to get in. All right, 4 hour, how you looking? Like you need to get your ass back up here and not let these things start rolling over. This one starts coming in across that red one, it's over, in my personal opinion. If this 200 starts crossing these guys, then it's starting to get really weak. So we don't need that to happen. It needs to get back up there and turn this stuff around really quick, in my personal opinion. Are you trying to do it? Looks like she's trying to, but still got some places. You got a little bit to go there. So I think it's hopeful that this area can hold. If it do, where could we go? Oh, that's a great little thing to ask right there. Well, we could go for a lower high over here, somewhere around $17 to $19. Could go for a higher high, somewhere around $22, $24. Or we could just go to the freaking moon, which, wait a minute. Hey, you would have went from here, though. I did went from there. We could take us up here to about $32 right there. So I don't know what it's going to do, but I know it's got a trend line to help guide us. Lose the trend line, lose the fib. It's probably not looking good. Hold them. It could be interesting, baby. Let's fix that money. Just to let you know what we got here on the daily, MACD is starting to cross bullish, so that's looking good in its favor that it's going to bounce from here. And the RSI over here breaking above its signal line down at this bottoms, doing a little breakout of its own, looking pretty good. I think it's got a good chance to bounce here in 11. I think you got a good little play. You get a low X leverage play on this with a decent stop loss under that wick. And it's probably about to do A-okay. Makes me kind of want to play it on spot. Makes me, actually it does. It makes me want to get into it over here on the Bowfin account. I'll take a little nibbly. She's wearing the 2 hour. You got some resistance. You took out this one. So she might come back down to about 1090. Might even come down to 10.5. So you definitely want to have a little spot. All right, 15 minute. Okay, and she's working on coming down right now. Looks like Bearish Divergence. All right, I'll be looking for the little slight pullback on this one. And then, gosh darn it, I mean, you want to... Oh, gosh, I know how this is going to end up. I put an alarm on here. It goes off, and I start cussing and getting pissed, and then I don't even do anything with it. That system doesn't work for me. It works great for some people, but just not for me. Hello, chat. Let me come back to you guys. How long we been going? 2 hours already? 21 people hanging out. Hey.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, MetaMask, Phantom. Well, I mean, you can go DeFi and go to Trader Joe's and get it, I'm sure. I mean, no, I mean, Cetus, no, you'd have to go DeFi and go. You have, oh, which wallet? If you're trying to do DeFi, you would have to use Sui wallets. Now, Tangent, I think, will let you do it. I got mine on my Tangent, but there are some Sui wallets that you can go through there and use some DeFi. If you're trying to do that way, I think that's what you're talking about. Just got a raise. What we buying with all that extra fiat? Hey, congratulations, Digital X, on your win raise. Tony Go 410 back. You on spot or perps? For this point in the market, I am looking at my spot plays. Perps are fine, but again, I mean, perps should never be the majority of our accounts, right? I mean, unless you're just an expert perp trader, and there's very few of them out there. Very few of them out there that just excel at perp trading. And I would have to mention Jason Casper, Frankie Candles, handful of others. And there's some out there that want you to think they're great at perp trading, but they're not all that great at it. So be careful who you follow on your perp trading. And most of them, they're trading perps. They're doing it mostly on Bitcoin. There's some out there that will do some low leverage, and some of them do some degen. I mean, there's a variety, but most people aren't out here doing altcoins on perps and making that big life changing money. GMX, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Thanks for the coin pick. You're the mom. I got some more coming, so you're my riding shotgun. So over the next few days, I'll be putting out some more videos over there, and then they'll trickle down probably about 3 to 5 days later to the next tier on the membership here on YouTube, because I'm gonna take care of you guys, and then all the other people that are not members, I mean, it'll be available to them about a week and a half afterward. That's how I've decided to work out the juicy little information that I'm getting. Of course, and some of it will leak out here on stream. I'm trying to keep my lips sealed. But then again, I don't want you guys to miss out on stuff just because I'm trying to go through this YouTube thing. I'm all about sharing all this stuff for real. Pay attention to what I got in my wallet. On some of them, not all of them. Some of them are stupid. None of the coins that I've got to share with you are meme coins. All right, I'll put it that way. None of these are meme coins. They're things that have legitimate legs, in my personal opinion, and then you can decide for yourself. You're going to look at Stellar. Oh, you're right. Squirrel. XLM. Let's go check it out. 2 hour stream. I think it's the coffee.
morning's gray, the clock's a foe.
I think it's the coffee.
Still drinking that weak-ass normie coffee while you sell the bottom? Pathetic. Switch to good-ass coffee. Triple filtered hopium with real diamond hand extract. One sip and you'll hodl through a 70% crash like it's Tuesday.
All right. Music, please. Let's take a look at XLM. Sorry, I forgot about that. You know, I was going to play this one, but this one takes so long that I took it out of my wallet because I was going to put it into some other stuff. But I did have some of this on spot over here on the channel account over here. So we're about 18.5 cents. My beef with this coin is that just like XRP, it has too damn many tokens. And the secondary beef is that Jed Big Caleb was behind it. Man, now that man has an interesting story. It's like everything he touches goes to crap, but he always gets out of it before it goes to crap. He was ties to FTX. He's got ties to about everything bad in crypto. All right, that looks interesting. Did we get a pattern over here? Did we get one? Did we get one? That's deep though. All right, so the 786 retracements right there. Now that's usually butterfly territory when you're getting into harmonic patterns, and they usually end up going about right here, which it cannot do that. So what are we looking at right here? Regardless of whatever animal it may or may not be, we got a good 886 retracement right here. It looks like she just stair stepped down to the 886 is how I'm going to read that. And similar to what we're doing over here. So some kind of bottoming formation over here for Stellar Loomis is probably what we're going to look at. We got this is on the weekly I'm looking at. Bearish cross 50 over the 100. But we got a bullish cross at 9 over 21. We're at the 200 moving at just probably some more of this stuff. And she may come back down to 14-15 cents over the next 4 months. I hope not, since we've reclaimed the 200 moving average. Could happen, right? And then we make a double bottom over here again. Whether it be a higher low or equal low. We could be looking at that, similar to what we do at this point, right? That's what we do here. And we come up and look like, oh man, we're going to clear this area and go to the moon. And we don't. We come back down to making our bottom. That's the same situation we're in right here, right? We're going to go to the moon now. But they're saying, I don't know. We had a bearish cross over here, 100 over 200, right? 50 over 100 here. It looks like we could be doing something very, very similar over and then go to the moon. It's in a good space to accumulate is the best way to look at it, right? So at this point of the game and this point in the market, that 886 looks good to hold though. It looks good for a possible bottom for the cycle, 13-14 cents. Because, I mean, one thing about these coins with all these tokens, it's hard to move them up and it can be hard to move them down too. They just kind of get locked in like, I don't know, like thick engine oil or thick honey. Just is not what you want for fast action. Very slow, mooring action. So our little rules apply here. And that would be more local. This would be actually a little bit more honest. Anywhere under 25 cents is a good collection area. Anywhere under 23 is really good. And if you're fortunate to get it under about 17.5 cents, yes, that's the sweet spot. According to our fibs. All right, so 37 cents. We've already tapped out the first target at 28. The next one we'd be most interested in would be right here at 37. That was 618. After that, since we came down to that one, we want to look at this. It is a reciprocal of that. I'm just saying, pick up on that at 47. So if you did pick up a bag of this, let's just say $100, your $100 could turn into $200 in about 5 months from now when it decides to go to 37. I'm just saying. Or maybe about, 9 months from now, we can go up to about under 65%. Your $100 could turn into $265. I'm just saying. Now, if we follow the trend that we've had over all these cycles, kind of make you think that, wow, maybe this cycle we're able to get to 50 cents on it. Oh, wow. That's a good 3x out of it. You got that? Yay! Unless this time is different and the world decides what they've been missing out on and this is what we need to solve our problems and screw all the other narratives. It's XLM and we're going to take it to $1. I don't see it happening, but hey, man, I don't want to trample your dreams. Reality will do that enough without my input. All right. Go ahead and check out another one of my dark horses over here. 21 million of these. That's why it's one of my dark horses is DCR. I guess we're going to Kraken. That's not enough to go to Kraken. This is Decred. I will mention it every once in a while. How about KuCoin right here? Yes. All right, so it spiked up to $17, and that was unexpected, but always welcome. Because I collect this thing somewhere as close to 12 cents as I can get it. Last cycle, it did go up to $250. This past cycle, it did range up on 1 week to go to 70, but it gave it back up. Also went to 36 after. And right now, she's trying to bust up. I'm looking for 26 out of that and hopefully higher over the next little bit. But I do like this one because I want to see if we can get back up to 250. It's got, like I said, just 21 million. And they're constantly building. It's maybe not for everybody, but I think it'll get a little bit more adoption. I don't know. It's just one of my plays. It doesn't have to be one of your plays. Let me come back to the chat again. I'm finally a part of my trading career. I can actually degen these coins with you. Hey, Monty. Before I was too scared. Now I've already lost so much. That's how it happens. You get your ass kicked so much, it just don't hurt no more. You're just like, oh, man. Take your best shot, baby. Sometimes I can punch back, too. Welcome, Monty. Hey. You finally arrived at Degen University. Well, I'm not like, I mean, there are some really true degens over here. That are doing nothing but trading memes. That's their whole thing. I'm not that degen, but I'm open to be I'm degen in nature. We're degens just being here in this space for real, because it's still so early. Retail is not here, so you're a degen, man. You ask Wall Street, oh, you're one of them crypto degens. I'm crypto bro, man. You're a degen. You're just a gambler. But we're not. We're well, I mean a little bit, but no, we're trying to be disciplined, right? I tried to teach some good practices. Now putting them, implementing them, that's on you, just like it's on me. And sometimes our human nature comes out and we break our rules, right? But I tried to give you the rules that the greats, the traditionals have, and then you can decide if you want to break them or not, man. Can you look at Pingu if you got time? I guess we're doing a 3-hour stream tonight, apparently. As long as I got 21 people here, I'll keep going. What about API 3? Take a look at those. Let me take my old list over here. I was looking at that recently because I just sold some, actually. I had that one in my cycle, so I rolled it into something else. And Pingu. Pingu, I think, has for a meme coin. I think that's one also that you would want to be in right now or think about getting it. So I do kind of like that idea. My kind of genre. Oh, I don't know which song it was. That was about almost 20 minutes ago. Vintage Garden says, I'm going to load in more next week. Buying some more ladies, are you? We'll put ladies on the list here. Don't Kick Me is WHIF. Wait a minute. Done with hat by chance? I don't know what you mean. I don't care if you trash talk WHIF. I mean, they're all meme coins. There's nothing behind them but community and activity. That's what drives them. Speculation and hoping number goes up, baby. We're all going to make it. So buy them as cheap as you can get them if you're going to play the game. I definitely wouldn't buy them after everybody else has started talking about them and you start seeing every other YouTuber flashing up, well, if it's going to 10x from here, because it probably ain't. But it might from where it is right now. Geo Jibs, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you so much. All right, let's go over API 3. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, here it is on Binance. Ooh, you've been beat up. I sold the bottom. Well, that's all right. I put it. Where did I put it? I think I put some of it in Cetus. Actually, I think I did. All right, API 3. Now, the thing about this one, it's a developer project. It's a project for developers, by developers, for developers. It's kind of like nerd stuff, right? So it probably when I get, once I started wrapping my mind around that, I'm like, well, nobody else is really going to care about this but developers, and there can always be something new that comes by, and this one becomes obsolete. Those are the thoughts that went through my head, and so I mean, let's take a look at it. Just very quickly. Just look at the tokenomics. Look at why are you so slow? But it's had some good history before. I'm not knocking that, but will it repeat it? We didn't see it happen before. Now we got AI, which may solve a lot of the problems that this one did. $31 million market cap. There's only 175 million of these, so that's not bad. So that can help it gain numbers. It has went up to about $9 or $10 before, so I see the appeal. It's at 22 now. Gonna go back up there. Maybe it does, right? But this last market, it got up to about $4 or $5. Maybe it can get to $2 or $3. Maybe you can get higher. So yeah, it's probably worth taking a chance if you want to be patient with it. So I'm not knocking on that. But just realize what it is, right? Wait a minute, did you change? Holy crap, did y'all change? I stand corrected. Apparently I've not done my homework on this one in a minute. Did you changed? API 3. We're doing the Oracle Blade. Well, I take all the stuff back that I said. I'm sorry. I distinctly, this was, okay, I gotta check and make sure I'm not losing my damn mind. Are you going to tell me? Yeah, I don't want this. Yeah. Did API 3 change its roadmap? Wasn't it a deep? Maybe I got out of tune with that one. I gotta say history on this. I gotta find some answers now. Yes, API 3's focus has evolved, but not by abandoning its core identity as a developer-focused project. Originally, API 3 was built to solve a specific problem, connecting traditional APIs used by centralized services directly to blockchain smart contracts without relying on third-party Oracle intermediaries. Okay, its core innovation, the first-party Oracle model, allowed data providers to run their own nodes called air nodes and offer decentralized APIs directly to developers. Over time, the project has expanded its roadmap to include more advanced infrastructure and economic mechanisms such as OEV, Oracle Extractable Value, multi-chain expansion, enterprise partnerships. Recent developments include long-term collaborations with Open Bank Project to bring real-world banking data on chain. Oh, that could signaling a shift toward institutional adoption. While it remains fundamentally a developer tool accessing real-world data, API 3 has pivoted from being just an API bridge to becoming a full-stack Oracle infrastructure. In short, it's still for developers, but now also for enterprises. Protocols needed. Okay, well, in that case, I'm in love with 1.43 with 143 million circulating supply. Now, they do have a maximum supply of infinity, but it's got a total supply of 175 million. That's making this sound damn, and I sold I sold the bottom. And put it into something else that's going to move better. Wow. I do not need another coin project. I do not need another bag. Okay, I take it that sound. Okay, so they changed their narrative. That sounds hope. I like the tokenomics a lot now. I like it a lot better now. All right, so does it have some potential? Are we at a bottom area? Shoot, now I guess I'm another damn bag to track over here. Yes, we are at a good area. She needs to do a little bit more work and recover it, but we're at a possible good pivot point. Trying to lose it a little bit, been a little iffy, been a little testy. Let's double check ourselves over here. Oh, it's you. Right here. What about you? Let's put this on the radar. 14, almost 15 cents if we go down lower, which looks like we're trying to. Just in case. I don't even know that we will get down there. I'm not going to say, I can't call it as a definite nailed it target, but it is one of them to consider. And let's see if we can get some confluence here with what we got. Oh, actually, there is confluence on you. And, okay. And now we got a reason for where we are right now, finding support. Good. All right, let's check these guys out. It would be cool if this area would hold. That's on the weekly. Let's come down to the daily, see if we're getting any traction here, or if you look like you want to come down a little bit lower. Now, I did do you, right? I think I just did that, right? No. All right. And then this one right here. I'm going to come up with a little game plan here. 18, almost 19 cents if we do drop down. I don't know about I mean, the 14 is on the table. Doesn't mean that we necessarily have to get there, though. Yeah, two point trend line there, too. Also down a little bit. Coming down to the 4 hour. What are we looking like? We're under all the moving averages here, so. Does look like she do be wanting to drop just a wee little bit here. And let's see if we can find a higher low. We're at the 786. All right. Well, you got an argument to hold here and make some kind of double bottom. And we've already got this area, okay, where we are. And then there's one little area right below it. If we're not going to make a lower low, lower than this bottom over here, and then we can start paying attention when it gets right over here to this purple dotted line. About 21 cents. I know we're at 21.65. That's at 21.18, fractions of a penny below. I would be more concerned about 20 and possible 19 cents there. All right, so it may be a little shaky, but all right, I can. It could do a 10x if you're patient with it. It sounds like they've changed their narrative, and I do like the tokenomics of it, or the total supply of it, and that does give it some good the market cap and all that. I guess it's okay. Alrighty, API 3, not on the shit list anymore. On the promising list, actually. I'll give you thumbs up. Let it live, let it live. Dang, this is some good badass coffee. Good ass coffee. Tastes like ass. Coffee and ass at the same time. Do you guys enjoy it? I mean, because sometimes I'll start going in deeper than some people will on some of these. I mean, you can definitely go in a lot deeper than I do. But, I mean, is that okay with you guys? Do you mind if we take those little side notes just to kind of see, to find out, well, what the hell is this thing? Is it really what, you know? And just kind of keep up to date. Because if we hadn't done that, I would have went all this time still thinking it was what it was before, without knowing that they've changed they're leaning more into the more realistic things over here, narratives and roadmaps. All right, coffee and ass, my favorite. I gotta say, gotta love this late night crypto. Thank you, Diaz, my man. Happy to hear everything you have to offer for sure, says Money. Thank you, Money. All righty, the full Monty. We've got the full Monty. All right, well, that came from you guys. Actually, I'm just taking a deep dive on it. What's another one that I've got on my list over here? I do want to take a look at Bonk. Now, I've done some research on that for what happened, because when you guys were saying something about a developer went bad, what I found out about Bonk was that somebody bought up a shitload of tokens, right, and put a vote in about what to do with the treasury. And so they put a proposal in to take, you know, to drain the treasury or do something with the treasury. And it was up for vote, right? Because that's basically all you can do with Bonk is vote and trade it, right? From what I can tell. I don't know. There's some other stuff. Maybe there is. I don't know. I don't know much about the Bonk ecosystem. But it said that they went in and there was nobody voted. There was only 7 other wallets that voted against it. So he went and bought a big ton of Bonk, gave him quorum in the vote, and $20 million. He legitimately played Bonk for fools. So whose fault was it? It wasn't an exploit. It wasn't an exploit on the project. It was just gamed. The developers and whoever was behind the project just fell off the ball because they weren't. Nobody was, even the people owning the coin. Nobody gives a crap about voting. All right. When's the last time you voted? It's been several years since I voted on anything on the project. We just don't think about it. We don't really care, right? We just want number to go up. Well, he was smart enough to see that and game the system and got $20 million out of it. So, however you want to look at it, a lot of people says that's illegal. Hey, he didn't break a rule. He played by the rules. They just did not keep up with it. Anybody had the ability to go in there and says, no, we don't want to vote for that. But he overrid it because he knew how to do it. So, Bonk may make a comeback. And I mean, everybody's pissed as hell about it right now, so it is getting dirt ass cheap. Now, it may make a comeback, it may not, but this will blow over, right? This negative attention will blow over. I don't know. I mean, I guess I probably should look into the ecosystem. Don't they have like they did like pump? I don't know. Don't they have some other stuff going on too? That you can actually, don't they have some use cases for Bonk on some other, you know, Bonk related platforms and stuff? Don't they have a little ecosystem going on? If so, then I think it can bounce back. But right now it's just kind of being hated on, and look how cheap it is. Look how cheap that stuff is. How many zeros? 0, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros in front of that thing. And so it's suggesting that a 10x is in order over here and dropping a 0. Just to get back up to this area would be a 10x. This area. So it may be the little degen play to make. I mean, $50 turning into $500. That's not a bad degen play. I don't know that I would put $5,000 into Bonk or any meme coin, my goodness, but 50 to 100 bucks. Some people might even do 500. It just depends on what you're comfortable with and everything, but that might, I mean, I would nibble in, right? Nibble in. You got time to, she ain't ready to turn around just right yet. Hell no. At some point, it will find some support over here. At some point, somebody will get tired of being mad at it and feeling like they've been jaded and scared and all that. And right now, we're at one such area right now. Let's zoom out and get a better read on it.
Altcoins already ghost. Bitcoins popping up blood, but I'm still here feeding the beast, calling it love. One day
Oh my gosh, look, our 272 goes to complete zero. What did this on another one the other night? That kind of absorbed, man. That there could be the variance in how I did my fib pulls and everything like that. But that 1272 over here is literally at 0.00000. It goes to zero. A little amount goes to zero. Oh, this one literally went to zero, honey. Well, we're only we're at 302 right now. We're getting closer and closer to that. We're 300 points away from zero. So if I put $100 in on this one and it goes down to 95%, I'm gonna feel stupid. That means we get some strong bullish divergence forming over here. I'm just curious to see how Bonk plays out. It may make a comeback. It may, I mean, oh gosh darn it, just give me the ecosystem. Or maybe we just ask this guy over here and save us some trouble. Hey, does Bonk have an ecosystem? Or why the hatred for Bonk now? Let's see what, just get a little update over here and see how much it lines up with what I said. Always verify whatever you hear on YouTube. Yes, Bonk has built in a surprisingly substantial ecosystem that goes beyond just being a meme coin. So that's a reason why it can bounce back. Though its value is still heavily tied to speculation and Solana's overall performance. However, the hatred or negative sentiment you're seeing likely stems from a combination of recent price corrections, government issues, and the inherent volatility of meme assets. Is the Bonk ecosystem work anything? Well, Bonk's evolved into one of the most integrated meme coins on Solana ecosystem. I see lots of meme coins with Bonk as just like Pump as is on the end of the Pump Fund coins. A lot of them there that generated by the Bonk platform, so I don't think it's going anywhere. Bonk powers Bonk Swap, a decentralized exchange, and Bonk Trade, which hosts trading competitions, NFT and gaming integration, but in the Solana-based ecosystem, token burns. Oh. The Bonk DAO has implemented aggressive token burn mechanisms, including a community-driven plan to burn 1 trillion tokens once holder count hits specific milestones, aiming to create deflationary pressure. Good. Rewards and staking, market position. Still remains a top-tier meme coin by market cap, operating ranking number 5. While it lacks the fundamental revenue model of a traditional tech company, its utility with the Solana's DeFi and NFT layers gives it more staying power than many speculative tokens. Why the hatred or negative sentiment? Let's say the current negativity around Bonk isn't necessarily about technology failing, but rather a mix of market dynamics and specific incidences. Now see, after hitting an all-time high of 4 zeros and 59 in November, Bonk went, okay. Governance exploit. Okay, here we go. Governance exploit, the $20 million hack. It wasn't a hack. A major blow to community trust occurred when the bank DAO Treasury suffered a $20 million loss. An attacker exploited low voter turnout and lack of security safeguards like time locks in the realms of government system to pass a malicious proposal transferring 4.4 trillion Bonk tokens. And this event highlighted governance risk and caused significant reputational damage. Meme coin fatigue, I think that's a lot of it. The broader crypto market often rotates out of meme coins into more utility-focused projects nearing bearish phases. And some newer meme coins like Dog with Hat or new Solana birds of means emerge. Supply concerns. With a massive supply, nearly 88 trillion tokens. Jeez, critics argue that the price per token will remain extremely low, making it difficult to achieve meaningful appreciation without massive market cap growth. I agree with that totally. That's why I like their token merge. But I wouldn't write it off. I wouldn't write it off because of what's happened. And that was kind of the sentiment I was feeling last night. And I didn't have the skinny on it. I didn't know about it. I picked up a little bonk. I might buy it in $5 increments as we kind of settle down through here for my little Degen Solana. Because I have a Degen Solana wallet too that's got some of the meme coins, right? I've got several different wallets that do several different things, which is part of my big, vast token collection that I've got over all these. Gosh darn, I got too many. Honestly, I still do. I still do. Oh God, I just can't stop. I can't stop. It's a problem. Namaste. Namaste a degen, apparently. Not gonna change a bit. Namaste a degen forever. All right. Namaste. Bonk. Probably too. One of my YouTube buddies, and I hadn't talked to him in a couple of years, was charting crypto, and I don't even think he does anything anymore. But he picked out Bonk. And I was like, why are you picking on the meme coin? He went crazy on Bonk before Bonk was a thing. He loaded the hell up on Bonk, and then Bonk took off. Shout out to card charting crypto. Now, I think he has some mixed results. I don't know that he got out at the perfect times or anything, but he made the call for it, had a conviction for it, and that conviction was true. He did very well with it, or had the opportunity to. Shout out to charting crypto. Another smaller, bigger than I am, YouTube channel. I hope he's still streaming and making a comeback. He may just be taking a little break during the bear, and that's fine. I can understand why creators would do that. I wouldn't diss on them necessarily because they take a little break, unless they were just so wrong about every damn thing or scam people out. Maybe they need to go away. All right. Wish I could share my chart, but WTI keeps climbing, says Diaz. I know a lot of people are trying to long roll. I just don't trust it to long it because it will be. They have their methods to keep prices down when they want to do it. Not market makers or anything necessary, but the damn governments and stuff with the reserves. And I mean, they're I don't know. But unbelievable is. Holy crap, we're up to $82 a barrel. But I did have it in this harmonic pattern. And that's what I was saying, man. Here's the situation. I hope that this doesn't work, because it is saying that we can get back up to 120 again. I hope that we don't. I'm not willing to try to trade it up there. The pattern says do it, dumbass. I'm just sitting here, just if this is true, if it's show me the charts and I'll show you the news. Damn, this war's going to get freaking weird, or have some kind of impacts that we're just not really seeing right now. But I definitely see an argument for it to go up to $90. Definitely see that go up another $90. So if you're long in it, yeah. But I don't trust it enough. But I know this, when it gets up around $100, they start for WTI. That's West Texas, right? So, and the reserves start coming out, even though the reserves are kind of low. I don't know. We got Venezuela in the back pocket now. Probably that'll tie in to help ease things, is what I'm guessing. But that was a smart move to go there first. Anyway, we may just come up there and roll over, but this harmonic pattern suggests that we can come all the way back over here to the top of it, or higher. I wouldn't go for higher, but every time that we would try to get around $100, they just kept this guy down, right? Every time. And was it over here? Oh my gosh, it's been that long. This was around 106, and no, that wasn't it. That was back in the day. So that was back in the day too. This is us right here on the weekly. But yeah, so it would get stuck around 100, but spike up there, but they would bring it back down real quick. So kind of curious, but it looks like we're trying to get back over here. Damn, we'll probably do that. Whenever gas to go up on the pump. You know what? Now, I don't have a Tesla, but I was at one of those charging stations. I was at someplace that had a charging station. So I went over and looked to see what a charge cost to charge. How much do they charge for that? You know what it was to charge up your Tesla? Like 58 cents. I'm like, damn. Okay. 58 cents versus $30 to $40 at the gas station. And I'm like, well, golly, maybe there is some savings there after all with a Tesla. Let's see, I've got a target right over here at where these things converge and the 382 comes in. First take profit area for this pattern over here would be about 87, and then she may come down. All right, well, WTI is still cooking. I think Meet Damien is along too. Kind of reminds me of Shib back in the day. Yeah, Monk and Shib. Yeah, I can see you guys because Shib did that something similar, right, with the Dex and other stuff too. Not good for just West Texas. I forgot that it was in this pattern and all that, and wow, it makes me, like I said, it kind of makes me nervous about stuff. What I do see also is moving averages over here. They're trying to flip and maybe we'll roll over. I mean, for our economy's sake, I hope that we roll over. Okay, not for your trade. I hope your trade goes awesome. But I fear for our economy if things go and what will happen for us to get back up to 120, because that means that this war against the Iran and whatever's going on in the Strait of Hormuz is probably not working if we're up at 120, right? That's my concerns about what I'm seeing on the chart. But if we're rolling over, if this 360 crosses the Miss Lucy line right there where they're sitting, and then we're okay. We're probably temporary, and then we come back down a little bit. However, here's the thing. These often have, I say this all the time, we come up here and then we come back down and then we bounce and then we go. So does that mean, if we're reading in between the lines and paraphrasing a little bit, making up what we don't hear, does that mean that this war goes up and then we think everything's resolved and then it all goes to hell again sometime later on this year? Probably right when we're hoping that Bitcoin will bottom out, and then we got all this other bullshit to deal with, and then all this other stuff with the elections. And oh my God, what if we get what if the party changes for the House and Senate, or one or the other, or both, and then that screws everything up. That just makes everything not good. Nobody, I mean, they're going to be fighting against the other. I mean, it's just going to be just bickering and blah. I don't even want to watch TV or hear any kind of political reports at that time. They're just sitting there pointing fingers at each other for the next 2 years and like, your fault. No, we can't do this because of you. Well, we can't do this because of you. You suck. No, you suck. And they just act like little kids, led by Elizabeth Warren. Now, children, I'm the leader. All right, whatever. I don't know. I'm just sitting here having fun. Sorry. All right, so we've been going for damn near 3 hours. Oh, we got under 21 people. Well, sorry, guys, time to go. Got to wrap this show up because 3 hour stream is just too damn much. I'm just saying. Meanwhile, looking at Bitcoin, 63,900. I forgot what it was when we started. Were we up or down? Are we just still in the same area, just holding that red line? Seems like we went through this before where it was holding the red line. And then it didn't. Was that good or bad? You know what? Every time I see this formation over here, it reminds me of some kind of a seagull or something like that. We got this kind of a head shape over here. Maybe this one's got a little feather sticking out over it. It looks like this. Then it's got like this little beak coming out. Yeah. I remember seeing this a lot. And now I can't remember if I liked it or not, but looks like we got a pigeon on the chart. All right, so still looking for the possibilities of coming down here. If we're going to bounce bullishly, I'd like to see it happen here at 63.6. We want to come down a little bit lower. Big impulse move, big strong move up. Maybe come down to 63.4, but I want to see what happens here first. It looks a little promising if we get some traction over here, and that can help take us up to higher places. All right, ladies and gentlemen, but this is on the 3-minute chart, by the way. When we zoom out, let's look on the... I'm looking for signs on the Ichimoku cloud that we just might have some more chop, like the little camouflage, how we just changed in and out from green to red and all that. We got a little of it there, but I don't see it over here just yet. That's a little thick. Maybe we are trying to do it, but it looks... I'm hoping we don't... I hope that we don't break that trend line, because if we break that trend line, I want to start looking back at 58,000 again. Because we did have a possible harmonic idea that could do that. So it's important for us to keep these trend lines, just to keep on going, and just slowly keep gaining on these moving averages. Now here, bullish crosses, and we're above the 100. Let's go to the day. That was the 12-hour. This is the daily. Daily, we got the 9 crossing the 50. And that's hell, and we're above it. Going into this is starting to look a little bit more helpful over here, a little bit better. I mean, I know we got our red dot and stuff, but red dot, green dot, red dot, green dot, we could be doing that over here. So Bitcoin has just reached an area that is just, it's going to be an interesting weekend, I think. Hopefully it will turn bullish at some point, like it did last week, and we'll get another slow move up and try to hit some of these other guys, but eventually take this guy out at 67.3. That's our main target right now. We got to do that or die trying. Oh my gosh, is that another super chat? Thank you so much.
Baller alert. Make
What was that song? Light Phone, thank you. What was that song 5 minutes ago? Catching the Knife? Okay, yeah, I tell you what. I'm going to go to the end screen here in a minute. That's what we do when we wrap up our show and catch up with the chat and everything. And I will find that when I'll play it again. How's that? All right, I'll catch up with this chat over this. Don't blame all. There's plenty of other things going on. Just a nice indicator chart. I know it's got some scary indications though. Money is Money says my favorite song is still F Me. Which one is that? That song is intense. Oh, you're talking about oh, the Green Dildo song. I think that one. I'll see if I can dig that one up. We'll go to the end screen now. Listen to a little music. I'll catch up with the chat and maybe any charts I missed on. Thank you for being here. If you hadn't hit the like button, if you would, please, let's get the likes up to the watchers or just double it. Anything to help this little channel grow and let's reach some more people. All right. See you on the end screen.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, bring up the chat over here. Somewhere.
Bitcoin's dropping like a bad habit, you can't quit. Lower highs, tease and vanish in the mist. New low sneaking quiet, no drama.
All right, we're looking for.
I keep refreshing, praying for a fake outbreak. Altcoins whisper save me while
Catching the night.
on red. Bitcoin's a slow poison, pulling everything dead. I long for the flip, everyone's tweeting about, but hope feels like a joke I keep repeating out loud. Every
I got that one here somewhere.
Confession, frustrations, a mirror I don't wanna look in. Fear of one wrong click, one this time play. Screwing up the plan, throwing it all away. Slow burn down, feel the king fade to gray. Low highs, new lows, slipping every day. Longing for the green that never shows his face. Misplaced, hopes of drug and I'm still chasing the taste. Also drowning quiet, no splash, just sing. Bitcoins leading the funeral, slow as you think. Slow burn down. Frustration's my crown, fear of fucking up, but I'm still around. Ethereum's coughing blood.
Now we're looking for catching the knife. Let me see if I can find that one.
Just memes now, no punchline, no core. I wish I sold the top, posted I'm out and ghosted. Instead I'm here scrolling, pride already roasted. Missteps feel personal, like the market knows my name. Every lower low's a finger point and blame. Bitcoin slow descent, like ice melting in your hand. All's our ash now, scattered across the land. Every lower has a punch I didn't see coming. Long and static frustration keeps drumming. Fear's a shadow dancer, stepping on my toes, screwing up the future, adding to my low. Slow burn.
Here we go. Here's catching the knife.
Catching the knife, deeper every tick, yeah. Red arrows raining, charts of suicide dive. I see the bottom, swear it's only 5. One more layer, tell myself it's strategic, but leverage is laughing, carving up my ticket. Bitcoin sitting pretty, no blade on the skin. Spot just breeze, let the storm blow through again. Me, I'm diving there first, palms wide and bleeding. Catching a knife, convinced I'm succeeding. Every ticket falls, I whisper this is the turn. But the cut gets deeper, blood starts to burn. No liquidation on spot, just time to wait it out. But I'm feeding the blade, screaming there's no doubt. Catching the knife, bleeding out slow, telling myself it's genius while I lose control. One more head, one more this time it bounces. But the blade keeps cutting, no mercy, no ounces. Catching a knife, risky as it, averaging down straight into my own self spot. BTC's calm, no blood on the floor.
Yeah, I just put it in the chat. There's 2 places you can get it.
Margin calls, screaming phones on
Fun Records, and then any streaming service.
Left in my head. It's just temporary, it's just a
There's also
shakedown. But the knife's twisting deeper, no way to fake out. Friends cashed early, posted their
type in my
wins and
channel and then
bounced
put
on
topic
still
after the end of it. It'll take you to the music
to the plan
aspect.
I announced, spot just floats quiet, no rope around his neck. But
This
I'm
one.
catching the knife, choking
That's where I've got
on
about
wreck. Every slice
138
I
songs
take,
over
I
there.
say, this time it's mine, but
The ones over here are newer and different and not released to streaming.
Come spot, investment, no blade to survive. Leverage is war, and I'm still alive. Catching a knife, bleeding out slow, telling myself it's genius while I lose control. One more head, one more this time it bounces. But the blade keeps cutting, no mercy, no ounces. Catching a knife, risky as it, averaging down straight into my own self spot. BTC's calm, no blood on the floor, but I'm catching the knife. Why do we chase the falling steel? Think we're heroes, think we'll make the deal. Knife keeps dropping cuts through hope and pride. One wrong tick and it's liquidation time. Switch to spot, let the acid breathe free. No blade, no blood, just you and the sea. But the thrill of the cash, that rush in the vein, keeps us grabbing the knife again and again. Catching the knife, bleeding out slow, telling myself it's genius while I lose control. One more head, one more pray for the bounce.
Haven't been actively trading. I was going to trade this one on the show, but I've been getting sliced up trying to do it.
Catching the knife, risky as hell,
Having Bitcoin.
averaging down straight into my own self spot. BTC's calm, no blood on the floor, but I'm catching the knife, still catching the knife.
up this morning with the craving so deep. Giant green dildos, yeah, they're what I need to sleep. Not the battery kind from the shop down the road. The ones on my screen that make my portfolio explode. They rise up tall, thick and oh so firm. Oh yes, pumping my bags till I squirm and squirm. One big thrust and I'm seeing stars. Fuck me! Yup, it's pouring in, buying fancy cars. Cash or cha-ching. Oh yeah! Give me those giant green dildos. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. The time to stretch high and never say no. Never! Big keys in the keys, make my wallet fat. Craving them daily, imagine that. Green and mean sliding up the chart. Fucking my fears right out of my heart. Yes, daddy! Papas they bring, oh what a thrill. Giant green dildos pay my bills. Dash explosion, scrolling at midnight. Fingers all sticky and wet, so wet. Waiting for that surge, I won't soon forget. Red ones are bastards, they leave me high and dry. Flop, but greens come calling with a wink in the side. Sexy, hey big boy, just some money changes, no shame in my game. They pound, driving me insane. One massive candle and I'm screaming, yes please! Turning my new bass into crypto royalty. Counting is to settle for little red stubs that flop. But now I'm addicted to the ones that won't stop. They vibrate my phone with alerts all night long. Giant green dildos, where have you been all along? Whatever, yeah, call me pervert for charts. But these bad boys deliver right to my heart. Fuck me sideways when they hit all-time high. Fuck me! Profits raining down like come from the sky. Let's that cash rain shower, oh yeah! Give me those giant green dildos. Dildo. The kind that stretch high and never say no. Teasing the crease, make my wallet fat. Crave it, I'm barely imagine mad. Green and mean sliding up the chart. Fucking my fears right out of my heart. Profits they bring, oh what a thrill. Giant green dildos pay my bills. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Turning those forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever, dildos forever. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos, dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever, dildos. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever, dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever, dildos forever, dildos.
Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. I wake up at 3 a.m., phone burning in my hand, telling myself just one more look.
Sounds cool.
But I already understand. Greed whispers by more, fear screams run away. Logic sits in the corner, shaking its head in dismay. I know the pattern, I've lived it 1,000 times, but every time the candle moves, I lose my mind. I fight the market, I fight the charts, but the real war is beating in my heart. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy, but the enemy is me. The enemy is me. I'm the one who pulls the trigger. I'm the one who loads the gun. Oh, the misery.
Looks like the up went down.
The enemy is me. The enemy is me. I double down when I should walk. I sell in panic when I should hold the stock. I chase the high like a junkie on the run, then hate myself when the damage is done. I swear I'm smarter, I swear I've learned the game, but the mirror shows a fool who looks the same. I fight blame the world, but the truth is in the mirror staring back at me. It's always been me. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy, but the enemy is me. The enemy is me. I'm the one who pulls the trigger. I'm the one who loads the gun. Oh, the misery. The enemy is me. The enemy is me. The enemy is me. The enemy is me.
When did that one just play, right? No, that one's coming up. That one is coming up after the next song. I like the Jane Street one, but that's just old news.
I've been watching the chariot go red every single day.
Jenny, that way.
I've been stacking my bags and they keep on bleeding in every single way.
Are you picking up tokenize?
Sometimes I feel,
You can nibble.
sometimes I feel like I've been liquidated, like I've been liquidated, tied to the liquidation post. Good Lord, I feel like I'm dying. My brother trusted the whale who said the buy. Yeah, stacked his whole kingdom on a coin that flipped the lie. Sometimes I feel like he's been liquidated, like he's been liquidated, tied to the liquidation post. Good Lord, he feels like he's dying. I've been hodling so long now that I forgot why. Yeah, the child keeps bleeding and I keep on asking why. Sometimes I feel like I've been liquidated. Like I've been liquidated, tied to the liquidation post. Good Lord, I feel like I'm dying.
That's having a hard time, isn't it? See how low she can go. She's at one possible pivot point now, but 118 is a possible lower area that it goes. But I think it's like at the 1382 or close to it right now. It could, but I got nothing solid telling me. That we're ready to bottom out just yet, unfortunately. But I picked up some of this a while back. It's in drawdown too. Tell me that somewhere around 130 is going to be some stiff resistance.
Some people call me the Shaman, yeah. Some call me the king of the road.
That's a falling wedgie. 68% chance they break to the upside.
Some people call me Bagman.
And 75% of the way to the
I
AVAX.
speak of the moon taters of pumps. People talking about my bag, sir. Say I'm catching falling knives. Well, don't you panic, friend. Don't panic, cause I'm hollering my bag.
I'm gonna have to start getting some divergence here
I'm a
somewhere.
pumper, I'm a dumper, I'm a shiller, and I'm a killer. I pump my altcoins one by one.
Some forming right here.
I'm a poker, I'm a broker, I'm a chart room toker. I swear I ain't hurting no one. Cause I'm a pumper, I'm a dumper, I'm a shiller, and I'm a killer. I pump my altcoins one by one. I'm a poker, I'm a broker, I'm a chart room toker. I cash my gains and then I run. Got my eye on those candles dancing on my screen. I'm in love with their glow. Can't believe what I've seen. Pump it, dump it, pump it, dump it, pump it, dump it day and night.
It's the same over here. I thought we'd have a little bit more price action.
Ooh, baby, watch them gains climb out of sight. Cause I'm a pumper, I'm a dumper, I'm a shiller, and I'm a killer. I pump my altcoins one
And
by
confluence with the other chart we had, that 118 from this fall.
I'm a broker, I'm a
Let's
chart
give us
room
about
toker.
120 right here, this general
I swear
area.
I ain't hurting no one. Cause I'm a pumper, I'm a
Put
dumper,
113 on
I'm a
the radar
shiller,
too, just in
and I'm a
case.
killer. I pump my altcoins one by one. I'm a poker, I'm a broker, I'm a chart room toker. I cash my gains and then I run.
Well, if you took a measured move, I mean, it's possible. I hope that it doesn't.
People talking about my bags, say I'm catching falling knives. Got my eye on those cans dancing on my screen. Bumpy, dumpy, bumpy,
Did we have this
dumpy, day
before?
and night.
I think we did. Block, cup and handle to the upside. Cup and handle continuation pattern. That's exactly how that should work, and it did. I don't look for cup and handles at possible bottoms. I mean, price leading into it is my rule on cup and handles.
I was down,
This is not it, is it? Why are you?
but it's not over.
It is, but some derivative.
I was staring in red, watching my stack bleed dry. Portfolio in pieces, friends said just say goodbye. They told me to sell, pack it up, walk away clean. But something in my chest said hold on to the dream. I lost sleep for weeks, doubt crawling through my veins. Still I kept freeloading every time the candle changed. The fear was loud, the pain was real, but deep inside I could still feel it's not over. I'm still here, still fighting. here when everyone else ran scared. Average down harder while the weekends disappeared. They called me delusional, said I'd never see green, but I felt the shift coming in the silence between screens. Now the charts are turning, the volume starts to roar, and I'm still standing where they all walked out the door. The fear was loud, the pain was real, but deep inside I could still feel it's not over. I'm still here, still fighting through the smoke. It's not over. Every dip just taught me how to hold. It's not over. From the bottom I can see the break of day. It's not over. I'm not walking away. Yeah, the brass can scream, the doubt can shout, but I was built for when the tide comes out. This fire in my chest won't let me quit. I was born for this. I was made for it. It's not over. I'm still here, still fighting through the smoke. It's not over. Every dip just taught me how to hold. It's not over. From the bottom I can see the break of day. It's not over. I'm not walking away. It's not over.
This is not it. Wait a minute.
Jane Street
Is it?
was always something special.
That's not. I got the wrong one.
A quant diamond shining bright
Damn it.
in the shade. Jane Street was always something special.
Is this it?
Quant diamond shining bright in the chain. Everybody dreams of market making angels. No one will ever know how much we trusted the game. We poured in our bags, stable. I've been caught dumping Jane Street, May 7. Jane Street enjoys dumping. It's just as simple as that. Retail tears, extra seasoning. When Jane Street wants the profit, bro, we don't wait for it. Now Jane Street dumps right through the pool, dumps right through the pool. Hey, alright, if Jane Street gets by, it's mine, mine, all mine. Yeah, agents cry. Yeah, Jane Street's crew, they're 1-2. Bryce snags the whisper from the secret chat zoo, grabs a tip from Terraform, flips the swap just like that. When Jane Street wants the bag, we don't ask for it. Jane Street dumps right through the pool, dumps right through the pool. Hey, alright, if Jane Street gets by, it's ours, ours, all ours. We walk right through the liquidity. We walk right through the liquidity. We walk right through the liquidity. Oh, yeah. 10 minutes later, boom, UST to zero. Jane Street goes 85. Ponytail yells villain. Snyder screaming disgorge it. Jane Street clowns. We shout back baseless, desperate fake news crown. From curve crash to Jane Street 10 a.m. dip so clean. We keep on stealing. Still the quad machine.
It's market making, baby. Totally above board.
Jane Street, been caught dumping. Been caught front run. Been caught stealing. Jane Street. Jane Street gets by its eyes. Ours, all ours. We walk right through the door. We walk right through the door. We walk right through the door. We are right through the door. Walk right through the door. We walk right through the door. We walk right through the door.
Been caught.
But Jane Street's still up big. Oopsie. We walk right through the door.
Woke up to red all over like someone took a knife to the screen. That purple dog coin I yellowed down 80%, absolute obscene. Told myself it's just a dip, it'll bounce back any day now. But the chart's looking like a crime scene, proper mess somehow. Tried to average down, chucked in more cash like a fool. Now it's even lower, yeah, feeling like a total. Group chat's dead silent, no more to the moon, bollocks. Just one lap, piping up, told you so. Cheers for the kicks. The first crack, yeah, smacks like a brick to the teeth. Thought I was a genius, now I'm underneath. Holding feels daft when everything's bleeding red. But selling now, nah, that'd be admitting I'm dead. Bitcoin's just chilling like it's all that's coming miles away. Also the ones getting buried today. You know who? Leverage call hit at 4 a.m. Brutal as hell. Wiped half my stack in one swipe. What a bloody sell. Blame the whales, the bots, the whole rig game. But it's me in it, chasing every hot flame. Mate text, you alright? Looks grim out there. I type, yeah, fine with fingers shaking in the air. Scroll low, green screenshots of glory days past. Now they just laugh at me. Proper at cash. Used to take the piss out of paper, hands cold and soft. Now I'm eyeing the sell button, feeling lost. What if I never climb back? What if this is the end? Or what if I hold in his dumps again? Hearts proper racing, guts in a twist. First real sip of how much this costs. The first crack, yeah, it smacks like a brick to the teeth. Thought I was a genius, now I'm underneath. Hurling feels daft when everything's bleeding red. But selling now, nah, that be admitting I'm dead. Bitcoin's just chilling like it's all that's coming miles away. Also the ones getting buried today. In it, yeah. Christ right there in the reflection now. Can't ignore. Whole dreams wobbling on the floor. But honestly, still can't quite hit sell. Can I though? Wallace and Morrison. Let's see if I survive. In it, in it, in it, in it, in it. In it, yeah.
Yeah. Bagger. What, bag? I'm gonna stack some bags. Only got $50 in my fan time. I'm hunting, looking for a shitcoin.
This is freaking awesome.
Nah, walk into the decks like, what up? I got a small bag. I'm so stoned the candles look 40, the charts a dish rack. Smoke is hanging in the room like a haunted shroud. I'm at the bottom of the order book looking for a cloud. Rode up to the chart room, hadn't slept in like 3 days. Couldn't tell if it was Tuesday or my eyes had gone haze. Crypto winter, every altcoin down 98%. That ain't a bear market, my dude, that's a rug tent. But I'm digging through the rubble like an archaeologist. Grandpa coined that rugged, but the chart got a fish, got a J. Peg up a frog with shade, smoking a J. Floors 0.04 ETH, I'm copping that today. I see you rolling, drinking your stable coin tea. Just trying to FOMO into Bitcoin around 83K. I call that a blue chip. I've been buying this same coin, my dude, that's a steep dip. I'm gonna stack some bags. Only got 50 bucks in my fan time. I'm hunting, looking for a shitcoin.
This is freaking awesome.
What you know about a microcap pool from a charity wallet? What you knowin' about a deal with one dev in a par ride? $2 token supply. Dev's been ghost since 2021. RIP, but I am rolled into the Telegram. 16 members, 4 of them bots. 3 recruiters spamming, 1 guy yelling, we're going to Mars. I bought the dip, then I bought the dip, then I bought the dip again. Each dip got a dip, be a dip. My portfolio's a canyon. I'm at the rug pull of the rug pull of the rug pull. My friend got a main coin shaped like a hot dog named V-Net chain. Got a fork of a fork of Doge. Lord, 20 bucks, bought me 10 million. Now my hands are crayons. Got a jig like a bus hit on a unicycle on fire. The metadata's broken, the artist retired. But the lore, bro, the lore is what matters. The lore is the snail invented gravity vibes, not numbers. I'm gonna stack some bags. Only got 50 bucks in my fan time. I'm hunting, looking for a shitcoin.
This is freaking awesome.
I wear your grandpa's blades. I'm in the red. I'm holding rugs that pulled before I went to bed. I'm by time feeding. I'm a thrifting degenerate. I'm gonna moon, just getting like 12 years. Maybe like you bought what? Yeah, I bought Ghost Coin. By the way, that was abandoned in 2020, and he left the keys in the contract. My dude, anybody can mint. So I minted 900 billion last week. Call myself the founder. I'm not a copycat. I'm a copy of a copycat cat. I don't ape, I learn. I'm a 6 degrees removed proud mate. Limited edition, my dude. Everything's limited. There's only one of me, and I'm holding all the supply. I take those bags off your hands for you, sir, free of charge. You're welcome, you're welcome. No, the pleasure was mine. I'm helping the ecosystem. I'm a public servant. I'm Mother Teresa with diamond hands and a bar. I'm gonna stack some bags. Only got 50 bucks in my fan time. I'm hunting, looking for a shitcoin.
This is freaking awesome.
I'm gonna stack some bags. Only got 50 bucks in my fan time. I'm hunting, looking for a shitcoin.
This is freaking awesome.
Is that your wallet? Is that your wallet? Is that your wallet? Is that your wallet? Yeah, that's my wallet. 50 bucks, 50 bucks, 50 bucks, my dude. Crept the winter, my dude. This is summer in my portfolio.
Yeah. This one's for the DJs. I was gonna produce this song sober, but then I got high.
So NFTs
I was gonna
never
let that
changed
stock
again?
loss take that
I don't have
L
access
from
to
me.
you?
Yeah. But then I got high. I can sell it at the SC and it was tagging. But then I got high. Oh no. Now I'm bag holding the coin from 2021. And I know why. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Down 90. Reaching high. Yeah, man. Reaching high. I was
So I guess they gave me TMI tokens instead of my NFT, or to make up for my NFT.
I cranked it up to 100x on a feeling, bro. But then I got high. You didn't. Now my margin call came in at 4 a.m. And I know why. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Reaching high. Yeah, man. I was gonna verify the smart contract, yeah. But then I got high. The roadmap said it was partnered with Elon. You bought, but then I got high. Sus. Now the dev deleted the X and ran away. And I know why. Cause I got high, cause I got high, cause I got high. Reaching high. Yeah, man. Reaching high. I was gonna not click the airdrop email. Yeah. But then I got high. Connected the wallet to the spoofy front end. Oh no. But then I got high. Now my whole portfolio is in some Russian wallet. And I know why. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. I was gonna sleep through the 8 session. Yeah. But then I got high. A meme coin was mooning on a Korean pump. Oh boy. But then I got high. You traded. Now I haven't seen the sun in 40 days. And I know why. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Kika-binky. Da-da-da-da-da-day. Reaching high. Yeah, man. Da-da-da-da-da-day. Reaching high. I was gonna use the wedding fund for the wedding. Yeah. But then I got high. But then the down payment into a mean corning present. But then I got high. It's dead. Now my fiancé is living with the mama. And I know why. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. We don't know. Da-da-da-da-day. Reaching high. Da-da-da-da-day. Yeah, man. Da-da-da-da-day. Reaching high. We down bad.
All right, guys, it's been 3 hours and 30 minutes since we turned this thing on. It's probably time to say goodnight so these sweet people can go to home. And we'll see you tomorrow. Happy trading. And always remember that Jesus loves you. See you guys on the next one. Happy trading. Set yourselves up. Get ready over these next few months for the markup. Life-changing money starts right here in this phase. See you on the next